and gentlemen, what's good? Welcome to our first ever IRL COD mobile event. Thank you guys for joining us. This was not easy to pull off, but we are here now, and that is the only thing that matters. As you guys can see, I'm joined by Raider and Verdict, and we're going to be casting together some of the best talent that North America has to offer, but with a little bit of a twist. Raider, do you want to go ahead and give us a little bit of an overview of everything happening?
Yep, absolutely. So first of all, welcome to Arlington Esports Arena. We're only about a mile and a half from the Dallas Cowboys Stadium, so pretty nice area around here. There's a ballpark, there's a football stadium, and an esports stadium. It's pretty cool. This is also the home of Optic Texas. This is where they held their 2022 CDL major, which was pretty cool, being able to be in the same place. But for today, we have something a little bit different, right? We are going to give $1,000 to the winning team. It's pretty good money.
Well, that's cash money, baby. That's where it's at.
It's at least dinner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Team dinner.
Team dinner. And on top of that, so we have Bobby mentioned that we have a number of players that are here, some of the best in North America. We have 4 teams: Team Parka, Team Space, Team Jesus Can Save You, and Team Legacy. So each of these teams consist of total of 5 players. So Parka has
We got to switch spots.
Oh, no. Switch, go. As they're switching, we'll shuffle. All right, so Team Parka also has Pingy, Elegant, Sunny, and Marion. Team Space is also Little Beast, Snipes, Vibin, and Losty. Team Jesus Can Save You is Carlos, Pepe, Shotzi, and Ribolo. And lastly, Team Legacy is Nero, Veteran, Reckless, and Mammut. We pretty nice group of individuals here. Some of them I've met for the first time, so it was kind of a kid in the candy store moment for me too. So had a lot of fun.
Oh, well, we had a blast. I think one of the first things that everybody did as soon as they came through the door, high energy, high intensity. They just wanted to grab you by your neck and hug you. Close-knit group of kids that, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know if they're going to calm down anytime soon. They have been causing mayhem, and nonetheless, we are here for the Dallas Mayhem event. So I'm super excited to get started about it. This is a totally normal multiplayer event, and again, as Raider just mentioned, it's $1,000 cash money on the line.
First LAN event.
It's the first global LAN event. I know we had Garena just a few days ago. That was amazing. Of course, we're not going to be on a stage like that, but we've got all the players. They've got the complete setup. As a matter of fact, I looked at it myself, and production team did a phenomenal job getting everything taken care of as far as the players. Where they're playing at and whatnot, but
we'll give you guys a quick look at the players' room right now, because we do have cameras in there. And big shout out to Elgato for hooking us up with the stream deck and hooking us up with some face cams as well. You guys will get a couple different looks of the chaos that is ensuing over there. But yeah, definitely excited for what we got ahead of us here today. And someone want to give us a quick rundown of the first modes that we can expect to see?
Yeah, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to have round 1. This is going to be single elimination. First one's going to be in Nuketown. This is going to be a fist fight, boxing gloves only. Game 2 will be a Tunisia payout, search and destroy. And then lastly, game 3 is going to be a firing range, snipers only. I would be dead quick there.
Oh, yeah. You and I both. And
So
I think as a race to, if I'm not mistaken, 25 or 40. I don't know how they're going to get there. If it's 40, I'm going to be honest with you, I'd probably die 40 times. If it's anything like Control, you can only die 10 times per round, I would have been quickly eliminated. But these guys, we're here for fun. More importantly, we're here to just decompress, take everybody's mind off of what's ahead of us. Stage 4 is literally days away, and we've got some of the best from NA all collected here at the esports arena. It's literally the biggest esports facility in all of NA. So,
do we have anybody that can get the players into the lobby?
Yeah, I sent the message to be. Pass me my phone.
Okay.
I'm trying to do that as well.
Nice. So as we're getting the players to come into the lobby for the first game, I will tell you, coming up in the finals, whoever wins their single elimination matches are going to be playing dodgeball, going to be using some boxing gloves, protect the VIP, shotguns only, hide and seek, tomahawks. Of course, tomahawks, my favorite. And some crazy fun stuff here. Just kind of break the ice and get the guys relaxed before they go into a really big tournament this weekend.
Yeah, and if we do get to that Game 7, I'm going to be honest with you, that was a handpick by me. It's literally called the Wild Wild West. and it's stationed on Rust, and all you can use is Outlaw. So that should be fun if it does go to distance.
That should be fun. Maybe Bobby should eat another hot chip for every outlaw kill.
No, my spice tolerance is literally negative, so I would actually die on the spot, and I think we'd have legal issues there, so probably shouldn't mess around with that one.
Understand that. So, as we go in, what is the thing you're excited about the most?
I think the thing that I'm excited about the most has already happened. Getting the players here, like it was such a stressful scenario. Get here early, getting everything set up. But once everybody started piling in, bro, it was just. It's an unremarkable feeling seeing everybody for the first time. Sure, you get the opportunity to see these players play on a regular basis, but to attach a face and a being and personality and getting to experience that all for once, I mean, there's no other feeling. The games are just like icing on the cake.
Right. Little B is actually taller than I thought he was.
It's mostly because of the size of his head. Like, if he had a head the size of my head, then we would be the same height. So
if I had a head that size, I might be smart. So otherwise, you stuck with this.
Wow. If I'd have had that size, it would probably just rattle all the way.
Maybe that's.
I mean, that's just me.
Yeah.
all right.
So it looks like players are coming in.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting to see how the different teams mesh together. Obviously, we do have the pickups of Wicked Esports now picked up by Stamina. That's a squad that you guys will likely recognize, as I think they actually came top 4 in North America. They are looking to make some noise this weekend, and this is actually the same facility that these guys are going to be playing their Stage 4 matches in as well. So they get a little early access right here. I made sure to test out the ping beforehand because can't have players on bad ping, and it's like 10 ping and below the entire time. So this is honestly probably closer to a LAN event than the Green LAN event because I'm pretty sure they had players disconnecting and reconnecting the entire way through, and we're just going to be smooth sailing, and it's going to be definitely fun to watch. I hope we get to that Game 7 because
hope we do too.
TDM only on Rust with only Outlaws, that just sounds like a beauty.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's nostalgia at its finest. Rust is a classic. The Outlaw is a pea shooter.
Yep.
So we're going to be seeing teams rush to 40 kills, and they're probably going to waste about 150 bullets apiece just trying to get that one kill. But I thought it would be fun. I was like, look, we got to throw this one in here. This is...
Season 6 vibes.
Yeah,
Original Season 6
exactly,
vibes.
exactly. That's, I mean, I don't know if you can
I
get
need to
better
put
than
on a
that.
cowboy hat. We're in Texas.
Right.
You got Wild Wild West theme. We got to get to a Game 7 somehow.
Look, somehow, some way.
So you want to, these teams, right? The way that they were put together, these are the teams that made it to the next level, but they're not on the team that they normally compete with. How is that going to work?
I think it'll be interesting. I think there will be different chemistries between the two. I think there might even be some rivalries within some of the teams, so that could make things really interesting. But obviously, looking at the captains for each team, you got veteran players across the board. Parka has been in the competitive scene pretty much since day one, and he's kind of gone back and forth between content and competitive, but his team was surprisingly good in Stage 3, especially given the fact that we'd not really seen them play at all prior to that. Obviously, you got Space. He's been on NYSL for the last year or two and has some experience from Stage 5. You got Jesus Can Save You, his team came in second in Stage 5. And then you also got Legacy, who last year was a player/manager, was manager for NYSL, but he's, I would argue, maybe the best player on Cold Showers right now.
I mean, that's up for debates. Last year around this time, seeing him as a manager/coach was depressing for me because anytime that he subbed in, he had such a huge impact. It didn't matter which team it was on. So to see him on the sidelines last year was, it hit home. But now seeing him get to thrive and be able to produce and perform, got high expectations for him. And I know he's got high expectations for himself. So shoes have been filled. He looks like he is ready to lock and load. I'm excited about what he's got to bring to the stage for Stage 4. And also today as well. I mean, he's got a pretty stout team. He's got, the Nero, Veteran, Reckless, and Mammoth?
I believe that's the roster. So they're looking pretty good. Mammoth's been popping off, that random Mammoth, to be exact. And he's been making some big plays in Stage 3. That's definitely going to be a player to watch over the weekend. Forgot to say this at the beginning, but shout out to COD Mobile for sponsoring this event. And if you guys haven't already, you can download Call of Duty Mobile using the link down in the description. Make sure you guys do not forget to do that. I mean, most of the people here probably already have the game, but you know, just in case, if you got a second device you want to download the game on using
A phone, an iPad.
using the Bobby link, like it wouldn't hurt anything, you know.
They can have their own iPhone, iPad debate themselves.
Exactly. You figure it out and stick with your iPad.
Awesome. Looks like we're just waiting on one player. Looks like Reblow's all we're waiting on, and
Oh, he's probably asleep.
maybe.
Oh wait, so Space did not call him today and wake him up. All right,
gosh.
well, so the situation was we had a few players.
You see us all look at the door.
Look, there's a big head at the door. You don't need any more further explanation of who that is. But we had a few players who were not able to play or not join us today in traveling, and they are playing remotely. It was very unfortunate. We had a full team that was not going to be able to make it today as well, so we had to improvise. And one of those improvs was Robalo gets to play, but I don't know if Robalo is awake yet. So as soon as we get confirmation, did he? No. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So we get to
Like
fill
he
the
is
time?
joining
Yeah.
us? Okay.
He's
All
joining.
right. Just making
Oh,
sure.
there we go.
Hey! Love to see it. All right. Well,
All we
we
had to
got
do was
everybody
talk about
loaded in. It is going to be, just as a refresher, map number 1 is going to be on Nuketown, Russia. It's going to be TDM to 25, and there are no weapons allowed besides melee, so this will decide the true kings of the melee abuser. And we'll see who can come out on top right here, but just waiting for our players to ready up, and we should be good to go. Lots of interesting options. What mode is snipers only an actual mode name? Is it just take TDM?
Look, I don't think we could have spectators on the
Oh.
snipers only. Would have to take a look at it, but I'm pretty sure we're just gonna load into a TDM.
Can I call an audible and go snipers only hardpoint?
Yes.
Okay.
You bet.
Yes.
I think that would
Executive
be enjoyable.
decision. Yeah.
Especially throwing it back to like a year or two ago, I hosted like they did like a tournament for the best snipers in Asia, and they ran like a regular tournament, but it was snipers only the entire way. And I think that was by far the most live stream viewers that I've ever had. So
Let's do it.
hopefully the people enjoy that if we do get to a game 3.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and take a deep look at again the players. They're getting set up. The lobby is getting set up. I want to see what's causing them a little bit of delay. In all justice, they're literally sitting on a couch with each other. Yeah, they're literally in the next room. There's no reason. There we go. Yeah, let's see. Look. They're all chilling. They're all vibing. We're having good times.
So
I've
can
already
you
had,
scroll down so I can see that our audio is moving just for my peace of mind?
there we go.
All right.
Hey! Look at that. Nice little setup. Players, everybody who is here who's playing live, they're on that couch, and we're going to see both teams play right there, and the next two teams play there, and the finals we played there as well too. So huge shout out to the production team who got that set up, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, when we had it originally hooked up, it was supposed to be inside of the TV or the computers where the players are gonna be playing for stage 4, and I was like, look, we're here, let's have fun with it.
Yeah.
Push the couches together, put some screens together, let's have some fun, let's bump elbows.
Imagine the trash talk when everybody's in the same
Exactly.
room. Like, it's not just like you're on one side of the stage and another side of the stage. You're all on the same couch. It's gonna get crazy pretty quick.
I think there's going to be some celebrating when somebody has the off the wall tomahawk or comes around the corner and no scope snipes them or something. Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
it's gonna be special. All right, well, we had somebody drop out of the lobby.
That would have been Shotzi in
There
that
we go.
respect.
Okay. Oh, so they got 2 remote players.
Just spam it.
Yep. There we go. Nuketown, Russia.
Let's go, Pepe. We're so close, guys. I
So
promise. Hopefully, once we get this first match started, things will start rolling a little more smoothly. I do appreciate everybody's patience. You can press start Zim.
No!
Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
He's trolling.
Go. All right,
Hey.
there we go.
He was trying.
All right. We are getting loaded in right here. And just a little eyeball in the bottom left. There we go. We're underway, ready to hop into things. Obviously, everybody's going to toss away those weapons, and the boxing gloves come out. Battle to the death. Who will be Muhammad Ali and who will be Muhammad Ali's rival that I don't know the name of.
Frazier?
Yeah, here we go. Who's
That guy.
Frazier?
Yeah, where's Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury at? We need another trifecta. Who's going to get the first knockout? Jesus. Oh, my God. They are dropping like flies. I think that one of the things that we were talking about was, is 25 kills going to be enough? Is it going to be go too quick? Is 40 way too much? And right now...
Wow,
Oh,
whoa!
God!
Who is that?
Oh, Shotzi goes big right... What was that, a quad feed?
I think so.
Oh, my gosh. They just got lost in the sauce right there. 12-5 right now. It is Team Jesus Can Save You all the way. Is right now Team Legacy in the blender.
Yeah,
Did you see the diamond?
They're so beautiful.
Yeah.
The prize fighters?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right
they are
there.
right there. Yeah.
He's got 5 already.
Oh, man.
Wow. He's got quite the squad. Can we get a look at the scoreboard real quick? Right now, I mean, Legacy is just getting absolutely dumpstered. He's sitting on 0-4, and his team got some catching up to do, especially if you're only going to 25. Wonder if
Legacy
we get
did
a
it.
little bit campier at the end right here?
As soon as you said Legacy's name, he came and got a kill.
Uh-huh. Go!
Pepe! Oh! The three-piece. No fries. Hold the drink. Good night.
I told you guys. I told
There it
you
is.
that 40 was going to be
Ah.
enough. And they're like, no, it'll take too long to get to 40. Wow.
That was quick.
That was indeed a quick map 1.
Shots.
Shotzi, the MVP, we saw his quad feed right there, and man, oh man, what a performance out of him. Rocking a 2.66 KD coming out of map 1. Legacy struggling with the .2.
Yeah, and he's playing remotely, too. Shotzi's not here with the high ping. He is wherever he is at before he gets here tomorrow. And to be able to go 8-3, pretty immaculate.
Pretty.
Honestly, it's probably aimbotting, you know? He probably
Yeah,
didn't show up because he
yeah.
wanted to activate his aimbot and
Yeah.
use it in the melee only, so that's really the only real explanation right there.
100% female character squad that time. 2 arteries, 2 of the new ghosts, and then, yeah.
Well, map 2 for Zim is going to be... Are we switching teams?
No.
Game,
Hold on, right here on that page.
Yeah,
Oh.
game 2, Tunisia payout.
Tunisia payout S&D.
Oh, this should be interesting. This
Just,
is where-
just default settings, I believe, all the way through. And obviously, Tunisia S&D, that definitely one of the great S&D maps. Yeah, that's a fine round limit. One of the great S&D maps in Call of Duty Mobile right now. I personally am a big fan of payout S&D. I think it adds a nice new element to the game, and I'm expecting the former tech shooter players that have played these types of game modes really going to be able to shine right here.
Absolutely. You know we're going to get those pistols only in the first few rounds. And who's going to be able to pan out perfectly? I think Legacy struggling in game number 1. He's got to go big right here. Got to tie it up. Got to see that game 3. I need to see a firing range hardpoint with snipers only. I think that's the only thing that I can see myself doing. Also seeing that game 7 for the finals, but we got to get there first. And Legacy not really having the biggest game 1 doesn't mean that he can't shine here in this next one. So we've got the players readied up. Everyone with the exception of the late tardy man himself, Roballo. And there we go, right into the action. Get a little sweets. We got a little setup there with the cam too, so we can actually see the players and the intensity rising as it's panning out. But as I mentioned earlier, it's pistols only right here. We're going to see Renettis, we're going to see MW11s, we're going to see Diamati, or not Diamantis. That's Cold War. The Deagle. There we go. That's what I'm looking for.
I was confused.
Diamati? That's Serenity, right? Yeah.
I am not ashamed to blatantly cheer for Team Legacy right here,
I'm doing the
just to make sure that we do end up getting that game number 3, because snipers only sounds like a freaking blast. Obviously, a couple of armors bought off the start. Probably a couple people running Deagles. Might just be the Renetti. Oh, wow. Who was that veteran going big right there? Stamina Reckless going to find another. He's going to get a little over-aggressive. Roballo makes him pay. And that is the hot start that Team Legacy needs. They get 2 players down already, but Nero sneaking through. Might be able to find another. That should be a free kill for him. Roballo's going to drop, and now a 2-man advantage.
It is 2-man advantage. Jesus looking to go big here, looking to get revenge. Legacy around in the corner. He's going to get dropped. Oh, my God, Nero. He had the drop and everything. Everything was set up. The shots. That player advantage, it's gone. It's down to 1 player here in Veteran. He's going to get taken down. The bomb was already planted. The fuse going to be happening with plenty of time to spare, and that's going to be round number 1. Team Jesus. Good night, bro. They showed up to play today.
All you got to do is play your trades right there. You get a 4-2 advantage with the bomb down, and they just absolutely fall apart right there. What, 300 damage that saved for Pepe off the start? He's got 2 kills, and the lights are going out. Don't know what happened right there, but we're back. Hopefully stream didn't crash. I think we're good.
All right, well, a little bit of buggy. Okay.
What is happening?
Oh, it's a little post-action effect.
There's ghosts here, guys, but don't worry. We'll be fine.
They're watching the team anyway, so they didn't even see our lights.
All right.
Oh, here we go. Next round, payoff. I'm not sure what the investment was for either of these teams, but I will say Nero's got the deagle. He's going to get dropped. It is going to be Jesus with the GKS, the Jekis, the Wanderer. He's going to wander up, find 2 of his own. He's looking for more. Gets baited, but good shots coming through from Mamba. He's going to be able to find 1 veterans on the trade. And just like that, what was a 2-player advantage off the rip on the parts of the shots coming through for him is now going to be all evened up. The HSO for Shotzi, he's looking to get something in, but veteran with the Renetti shuts him down. Carlinos is the last hope. That was a bounce-back round for Team Legacy,
That was
who
huge.
didn't have any resources.
Yeah, that was definitely a low spending round right there. So for them, even with the pistols and what they had right there to be able to take the round, that's going to be huge, and more than likely that's going to put a little bit of pressure on the opposition in Team Jesus Can Save You as well. Obviously, Jesus goes big, does get a couple of kills with the GKS, but not going to be able to capitalize with the team. Is Shotzi and Carlos still sitting on those goose eggs trying to pick up a first kill.
GKS still your favorite?
GKS will always be my favorite. What? An Echo! I don't know about that one, Pepe. Not sure I would personally recommend it. He's going to get taken down off the start right there. A couple CBRs in play. Sees the shoulder of Nero. But the OBJ man knows his job. Stays alive on that bomb site. Raballo looking for some information, but Nero fires back. He goes big, and now 2 players remain right here for Team Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus PDW in hand. He's looking for shots to land. Veteran, the ego. Doesn't overextend, though. The shots are in, but they are not going to clear it out. It is still a 2v4. Player advantage in favor of Team Legacy right now as they are looking to get it back, but Jesus able to catch the corner right there. The shots are Shotzi. Oh my God, man. We're talking about the aimbot for the boxing gloves. Almost connects right there, but it's not going to be enough. Jesus now left, the team captain left, pick up pieces. And right now it's not looking very doable. 20 seconds on the clock now. Bomb has been planted. He is trying to make sure nothing happens, but Legacy is going to be able to find the shots to connect, and just like that, after starting off in a hole, and usually when you see games like this on payout, it starts off, hey, you know what? You lose that first round, you're probably about to get snowballed like 4 more rounds in a row. That's not the case. 2 rounds snowballing in favor of Team Legacy.
You look at the equipment value, and obviously it's going to be now Team Legacy. Pretty big value. You got Nero, Reckless Veteran, all spending 3K plus. Same for Mammoth, and they've still got some for spare. If you look over at the opposition, they have absolutely nothing. Completely broke. And right now, just scrambling, hoping maybe they can get a bull rush and guess right on the defense here. It does seem they'll be able to do that. The nades, concussions, going over top right here as Veteran goes ahead, hops up, but Pepe right on the outside of that doorway. They've got an opportunity right here to make something happen. Legacy picks up 2 off the start of the round. Able to find another right there, but the trades back immediately bring us down to a 3-3.
Here we go. It's for the guts, for the glory. Who's going to take this round? It's Nero up top looking to clear out the winery area, but Veteran actually going to be able to strike quick right there. They got the bomb collected. I think they're getting the read right here. They know, hey, you know what? We're going to ego chow this, or we're going to head it back and book it back over to B. What's the call? The split here for both the defense. It's Shotzi down low. You got Raballo lurking in the corridors. The push comes through. Shotzi gets turned on. And Nero. How? The flicks.
Oh, absolutely dumpstered right there, and that's just gotta be discouraging right there. Any type of momentum you could have gained off that round, completely gone, and now it's going to be a 2-round lead for Team Legacy, and once again, they got plenty of money to spare. I believe this is their final round, and looking at Mamba, he's got 4,400 worth in his equipment right now. Need a big round right here to give your team hope. You got a couple of CBRs out for Team Jesus, so should be able to compete. Mammoth, I don't think, realizes we're on the global version. That KSP is nerfed right now. Could come back to bite him.
All right, well, so far so good. I gotta ask, Raider, man, the action's been intense. We're seeing some KSPs in the mix. Would have liked to see more GKSs, like you were mentioning, right?
Yeah, the GKS, I will tell you, go ahead. I will tell you, the Payout Search and Destroy is probably my favorite game mode because it equals the playing field, so you're not just running out with a meta gun. You know, I've always preached that, hey, let's use all the guns. This is one of the ways that you can, and I really like that.
Well, there you go, something innovative here for Jesus. He's got the GKS in hand, but we got the global version, not the esports build, chat. That's right, the KSP is patched, but it is looking pretty solid. Veteran, Mammoth, they don't see Jesus. Oh! He makes one wrong move. He's dropped 4 rounds in a row, Bobby.
Man, that's absolute. I mean, you got to think that's a huge momentum swing as well, because not only do you have that lead, but right now it feels like Team Jesus really mentally deflated. And I would say the one advantage they might have, probably the best veteran sniper on the roster between these two teams, is going to be Jesus Can Save You. So potentially an opportunity for them to pick up the win in the snipers only hardpoint, but right now they got to look to bounce back and see if they can make something happen. Obviously, the pistol round, more than likely on the offensive side, you just want to try to bull rush things and see if maybe you can take down more than you lose. And right here, a pretty aggressive defense out of Team Legacy right here, but looks like the bomb going to go down early. Shotzzy finds 2 off the start.
Yeah, there we go. He's the cutoff man. He's looking for any and every action to get to that B site where Bobby just mentioned. If you want to play call, bull rush either objective. Bull call was, there we go, we're going to B. We're going to get this puppy down. We're going to get the advantage. And that is exactly what Team Jesus did right here now as we flip sides. And on the attack, they are looking pretty flawless. But again, pistol only round went very favorable for them earlier on, and it didn't pay out afterwards. We'll see if they can continue this momentum, strike a little bit of a comeback. That bridge is slowly getting gapped. It's 2-4. And a great bounce back round for the side of Team Jesus.
Gotta wonder how much the mental's gonna factor in right here after you do win that first pistol round, and then to get absolutely steamrolled the rest of the way through. Right now, I would say Team Legacy probably not all that concerned, but that obviously they do have to play really, really solid right here. And looking at the value of their equipment, obviously pretty low. You got to pay attention to the GKSs because more than likely that's going to be the majority of the firepower. Jesus and Carlos both rocking one off the start right here. They're going to go ahead, full send it on into the B site. Pretty heavy defense over toward A, and you got to think they got the information right now, but as far as map control, not a whole lot going their way. Nice little positioning for Nero, but not going to be able to land the shots onto Pepe to get the kill. That could have been a huge one. Reckless is going to go ahead and get pushed up right here, but picks left and right, majority of them going the way of Team Jesus. This might be the turning point for them.
Oh, this might be here. Legacy last one live. The team captain himself trying to put it on his back, but right now, bomb's been planted. 22 seconds. He's got a hope. He doesn't have a dream. The nightmares of Team Jesus just coming back, and they are haunting him from the rounds past. Right now, the gap right here, only 1 round. Bobby, they have done everything they can. They didn't flop after the first initial buying round. They did exactly what they did in the first round. The only thing different is the fact that they were able to execute here, and it seems to be that maybe the attacking side has the advantages off the rip. I mean, you kind of control the pace of the game here, and when you've got all the firepower in the world, it's very easy to get the setup. Right here, the adjustments for the defense. They know what's going to happen. Look at everybody for Team Legacy.
Yeah, they're not throwing a whole lot of different looks, and especially with this high ground control, Legacy should have been able to capitalize right there. Does get a break onto one of the armors, but he's going to be forced to back up. I think Nero's trying to play this entire one through with a deagle. Maybe the same for Reckless with the MW11. I wouldn't recommend that one, buddy. He's going to drop right there. And Team Jesus now in full control. All the gold down the drain. And right now, Team Legacy very close to being eliminated.
Yeah, 2 more rounds here for the attacking team to close it out. Team Jesus looking to... This would be a 2-0 right here, man. We talked about Legacy starting strong here in this one for a bounce back. Maybe see that game 3 little snipers only, hardpoint firing range. That doesn't look like it's the case right here.
Team Legacy spent some money this round, though.
Oh, they're definitely going to need to spend every bit of it because right now it's make or break for this.
They full sent it. You got 3K plus across the board right now. Obviously, they also had to spend more because they didn't have anything to carry through. Jesus, going to miss that shot. Crucial one. Both going to actually miss right there, but despite that, teammates still picking up the kills off this start. It's going to be man advantage for them. Mammoth trying to hold things down from low ground, but not going to have much of a gunfight advantage down there. So you'll see if he can catch them by surprise. Definitely an unusual angle to be playing. And Legacy going to get some information onto Jesus. But once again, the kill doesn't go. Mammoth goes big. The cheeky position pays off, and that is exactly what Team Legacy needs.
And all this going on, Shotzi's actually going to go ahead and start the rotation over to the A site. Bomb's going to be planted. It's going to reduce the clock. 40 seconds left on it. The 3v2 scramble here. A little bit of a hope. Keep the team dreams alive here for Team Legacy now as they are bombarding this A site. Shotzi going to be able to get shots on one. Mammoth's going to be able to get the trades, and as long as they continue to do this, they should be golden. They don't peek the corners. Jesus is sneaking up. Oh, he's going to go through. Big. Oh, my.
Disaster strikes for Team Legacy. The perfect slow play, and
oh, you got to imagine he's like real hyped on that couch right now.
That's something that you cannot allow to happen. Oh, absolute disaster for Team Legacy, and now one round away from elimination. Carlos by 7,500 worth in this round as well, so they're full sending it, and their game plan is to shut things down right here, right now.
I think it was all flashbangs.
Yeah, probably.
But there's one.
Yeah. All right, well, first little push here. Nero's getting aggressive. He's looking for blood. He's going to find it. First blood's in. Carlos is dropped. He's going to get another. Shotzi in the back's going to be able to find one. Legacy's going to be able to get another. Pepe's dropped. It's down to Jesus. It's down to Raballo. And what I will say is these teams are not on Discord. So there is no communication between Raballo and Jesus because he is not here. But right now, does not look and appear to be anything that would be different. Nero play in the corner. Raballo looking to fend off the demons on the outside of this winery spot. And with a little over a minute left, Bobby, we got good old-fashioned 2v3 that should have been around last round in favor of the three-man advantage, but that was not the case.
I figured Nero would seem, but he has this box covering up the laser from when they're aiming down that, so he doesn't even know he's there.
He's going to get the info right here. Beautifully played. Tries to get out. Doesn't get traded initially. The two-piece for Nero. They keep their hopes alive.
5.
That's going to be around 11 for us. We don't get to see a whole lot of those anymore in Call of Duty Mobile with the new OT rules, so this is one of the few times you'll get to see it, and obviously everybody spending every last penny. 7,300 worth for a veteran over on the side of Team Legacy. Carlos goes for 78. It's all or nothing right here. Team Legacy hoping to keep their dreams alive.
There we go. Equipment values in. 28,000 for one, 28,000 for the other. Everything is on the line here. One last round. Run it back here. Round 11. Big push called. Raballo looking to hold down the bottom side of the corridor. Everybody for Team Legacy is fully invested on getting this push in, but it is going to be Pepe who's going to get the information. As you can see, the corridor is going to be breached. He's going to give the call outs to the team, and now they're going to get their readjustment now as the bomb is looking to make itself over. It has been planted, and that's going to put 40 seconds on the clock. It is intense. Raballo gets one, but he is traded out. Legacy is going to be able to find another. This is to stay alive for Team Legacy, but Mammoth doesn't connect the shots. Legacy, though, is going to be able to find another. And just like that, it is down to these last three players in Veteran Legacy. And Reckless to extend this to a game 3.
Oh, the gunfight, and Reckless comes out on top. Now Shotzi all alone to try to clutch up, but with the bomb down, 3 players remaining. It wasn't meant to be, ladies and gentlemen. We've got ourselves a game 3.
All right. Well, I think one of the things we were talking about when we were putting the games together, I was like, is this going to last 4 hours? You know, the first best of 3, I saw the 25, and I was like, I'm getting into it. This payout search or destroy probably took up a majority of the time for the first round. That's exactly what we're going to expect here in the second round as well. So we're buckling up for a hard point, but before we do that, we'll take a look at stats. We are going to be highlighted by Nero, who absolutely went hammer. Such great plays throughout the entirety of the game. But I think Like, the point that stood out for me was the fact that he was able to clutch the 1v2 on Jesus and Robalo. Of course, he had 2 more players with him, but the fact that he was able to put that workload on him, just an absolute beast of a player.
Dear COD Mobile, if you're watching this, please add deaths to the search and destroy scoreboard.
Yes.
I will do anything. I would do anything to be able to see the deaths, but obviously that one, we couldn't have asked for a better performance out of the 2 of those teams. And that is going to lead us into hardpoint, snipers only. It's going to be a banger. Did we say firing range for the map?
Yeah.
Firing range hardpoint.
Do I need to go tell the players?
I
real
would
quick?
recommend somebody telling the players because they probably do not know. And, man, obviously, player to watch on this one, obviously one of them's got to be Jesus Can Save You. Yeah, we'll go. I like that. He's incredibly experienced with a sniper. Obviously, respawn sniping does play out a little bit differently. Legacy was going big for his team right there, so it's going to be another player to watch. But some young talent here as well, and I would say across the board, there's just so much experience on that top side for Team Jesus Can Save You. You've got, 4 players that were in Stage 5 last year on teams that finished above 500. That's going to be tough to go up against if you're Team Legacy. They came away, but Search and Destroy, typically the game mode of the underdog. Do you see any way that they can take the win here?
Look, when it comes to sniping, you 1v1 me. I am not the best at sniping. It just happens, right? So, first of all, I'd like to know, like, what gun do you use? Are you a DLQ, a Locus?
I think there is a good
NA-45?
chance, like, obviously there will be people that rock the DLQ, but because this is going to be a lot more fast-paced, DLQ is typically the go-to sniper for Search and Destroy. Locus is a much more effective aggressive sniper because it does have that faster ADS speed. So I think more than likely we probably see some Koshkas and some Locuses come out. I know we'll be watching Little B later, and the Locus is his go-to anyway. He doesn't even like the DLQ.
So no NA-45s.
I would be very surprised if we saw NA-45s. Maybe somebody trolls, or maybe I've seen people that are like on NA-45 leaderboards. They're actually really good with it, but it's also really infuriating to watch. So
I watched your last video. I saw it.
Yeah.
It was kind of funny.
yeah, it's giving me a little bit of PTSD. But fortunately, we're not on raid. So
Look, the comeback at the end by Team Legacy was really fun to watch. I honestly think the team to cheer on this round will be Team Jesus Can Save You. I just think overall they have a little bit too much firepower on the sniping side of the house. Just my opinion.
yeah, I would agree with that. And I think even looking at Shotzi, one of the best players on that Stamina roster. So it's a lot of firepower that you got to contend with. Are the players aware of the rule set and we're good to go?
Nice.
We are good to go. Face cams for the players are all set.
Nice.
They asked me, they're like, so we can use any sniper? And I was like, no NA-45s. And they're like, can we just ban the SVD? And I was like, didn't it get nerfed?
It's not even that good anymore.
It's not even, I mean, why would you even, that's a marksman.
Yeah.
That's not a sniper, come on.
Was it Space that was asking?
No, it was actually, I won't sell them out.
The Space is so good at the SVD and the SKS, those double tap snipers. I figured that was why.
Yeah, and I told him to get a little bit more excited too. Like when you make a big play,
Yeah,
jump
yeah.
up on the couch, like
Push
you're a kid.
somebody.
Yeah,
Get in a fight. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. That's
Yeah.
not a good idea. I didn't say that. Trust.
we did hear it. We
I
did hear it.
Yeah.
All right, well here we go. Game 3 bound. This is $1,000, and I'm not just talking about $1,000 that you're going to receive in PayPal later. I'm talking about $1,000 payout today, cash on spot.
In pennies.
In pennies, baby. That's right. We're going to be making it a hell. We're not going to make it rain. We're going to make it hell in here.
Here we go.
Tim, the I button.
Yeah.
All right, off the start, obviously, Jesus is going to be one of the snipers we expect to get aggressive right here. Ooh, hit marker right there, but it's going to be Shotzi pulling out, I believe, the Kilo bolt action. I guess they maybe as a group decided that was going to be allowed, and he's going to come out hot right here. A 4 spree for him.
Yeah, he's trying to be the next solo right here. The shots coming through with Shotzi. Body shots too, man. I'm loving it right here. Jesus has left the game.
Yeah, I think they're saying marksman can't do that. I'm not going to let them DQ, but I will allow them to restart the lobby.
All right, so we're gonna not let the
No marks.
Kilo.
Yeah, Kilo.
Oh, that did say no SVD, and then I turned around.
Kilo. Yeah, because
Okay.
if you allow the Kilo, then you can allow the SKS, and
That's not sniping.
Yeah. So, while I do enjoy watching some good Kilo gameplay, technically, it's not snipers only. So,
Very true.
I don't know if anybody needs to communicate to them that we will not allow a DQ, but
Got you.
let them run it back, and no technicalities on this one. It's all straight up the best of the best snipers coming out on top.
The sniping that we did see there, hit marker, then a frag, and then another hit marker. It's pretty impressive. 3 hits in a row.
Yeah, these they're not pro players on accident. You know, these guys that they know what's up. Chat, should we allow the Kilo bolt action? I think that's the real question, because obviously you look at weapons like the Kilo, you look at weapons like the SPR. They function much more similarly to the DOQ than they do to the things like the SKS. So that, for future reference, if we end up doing something like that, if you guys want us to allow those in like the finals, we can do that. No? All right. Most people are just saying no. So there we go.
No to what? Kilo?
I just like Kilos, SPRs,
Throwing it out there.
MK2s. Yeah.
And they said,
Full
nice.
sniper, I agree. I think full sniper is definitely the best approach right here, and that way you avoid any unnecessary controversies as well. So we'll get our players loaded back into the lobby, and here we go. Attempt number 2 for game 3.
I gotta say the testosterone was increasing when I stepped back into the room. I was like, "We're not gonna DQ," and they were like, "Oh." They knew that, but they were like, "No marksman." I was like, "Yeah." You can hear it though. Their primal instincts are definitely kicking in.
That's what we want to see.
Look, I told them, I was like, I don't mind coming in there and putting you kids in a headlock, bro, and just escorting you on a bill. We don't got security. They got verdict, all right? The verdict is in. The gavel is in, and I don't mind sending you to the gulag.
Oh, well, off the start, Team Legacy. Couple of quick shots gonna land, but Raballo comes storming into the hard point, gonna miss the first, between the legs on the second. No scope's not gonna land for Pepe, and my oh my, it is chaos on the inside of the hard point. A little bit surprised we're not seeing more power positions taken right here. You would think, especially with snipers in hand, that's something these players would look to capitalize on. But Legacy's a double quick scope. His teammate Mammoth going to be able to find 2 as well.
Yeah, there we go. Here's the shots in. P1 has been a lockdown, the reverse sweep. Looking for a ticket to be booked. Legacy, he's got the team's back. The shots coming through, 3 combo. Oh, and he shut down just like that. Oh, that's how snipers work. That's right, 1 shot from anywhere. Looking at it right there, as we can see, yes, yeah, there we go. Shots coming through. P3 looking to, get that trailer control early. So, we all know that this map is about P2. You can get it and pretty much connect the dots. But right now it is the shots that are getting connected. And off the bat, it's going to be Team Jesus with a little bit of an early rotation here to P2.
I mean, to me, honestly, the most surprising thing, did we say no nades and tacticals?
Well, I don't believe we said specifically you couldn't use nades and tacticals
Okay.
on this one.
I'm just really surprised we're not seeing any smokes being used. And oh my gosh, what a shot at a Shotzi. He's on a 6 spree right now, and he's trying to build some streaks. Mammoth gets another 2-piece, but Carlos sliding the corner, taking back control of the hard point for Team Jesus. He's got a freaking Goliath. Snipers only right now, and he's not slowing down even a little bit. Like I was saying, a little. Oh my gosh! He's just going for the clips right now, and that one's definitely going on Twitter later today. My oh my! What a turnaround right here for Team Jesus.
Yeah, the team Jesus is going bonkers, and Shotzi's leading the pack. The shots are absolutely crisp, and Pepe gonna get the early setup and the break here on the trailer site. He gets the clearance, and they're looking to connect the dots here to this P3 site, where again Jesus is gonna have 1 there in the objective with him. The players trying to make the rotation through. They can't. Can they nuke on this game mode? You're absolutely right. I don't know if the streaks are gonna be able to be used. I don't think we're allowing streaks to be used, but Shotzi, he's got a pocket full of sunshine. He's got 2 snipers now. He's already picked up. Woo! Just so many bodies. He's on 11 spree, Bobby.
I mean, I think if this was anything else, he'd probably be jumping up and down right now, but he gets knocked off of his spree. Jesus, now on a 5 spree of his own, and it's streaks on streaks on streaks for them right now. Trying to make the most of it. It is going to be Team Legacy storming the point, taking a lot of ground to cover. Slowed down a good bit in the mid game, and You only got one player not in double digits over on Team Jesus. Only one player has reached that mark in veteran for Team Legacy. A lot of this about the rhythm, and they've got to find a way to find it right here.
Yeah, they do, and this is Team Veteran. I mean, they're literally sitting arms reach, away from each other on the couch and playing. Like, come on now, get your heads in the game, guys. Focus up. We're right here. I know you can hear the call-outs, the shots, though. Nero trying to rally the squad. Legacy going to be able to connect the shots. And that's going to combine for 5. That's a full wipe now as they've got P4 heading over to Wood for this rotation. The gap slowly getting bridged. We're only about a 37-point advantage still in favor of Team Jesus, and Team Legacy looking to complete the turnaround. It's not going to happen here early on as P4 is opened up, 15 seconds in. Points going to be collected. And that is some crispy shots to the backside now as Jungle's approach is coming through. Oh, Shotzi continuing to go off, but it is going to be Team Legacy going to be able to contest for slightly. Will they be able to get a majority of this remainder scrap time? 30 seconds left for grabs, and they kind of need all of it.
Pepe's going crazy right now. We haven't talked about him a whole lot, but Carlos doing the same. And it's just across the board. It seems like the rhythm is contagious for Team Jesus right now. When you got a sniper that's that experienced, and he's third frag on the team right now. Shotzi, Pepe, Carlos going crazy, and Roballo not too far behind either. They have played this to absolute perfection, and they only need 10 more seconds to pick up the win here in Game 3 and to advance to the next round.
Yeah, after the first hill, they just completely owned this map.
Ooh, high ground control. Carlos! He's on 6! They can't touch him until he dies right there, but man, Nero survives the hit marker right there, and once again, Shotzi wiping the whole team, tries to make his way back into the hard point. Wasn't meant to be, at least not quite yet.
Oh my, last second ditch effort to get into the objective. It ain't happening, ladies and gentlemen. 150 to 68. Look at it. Oh, that's a big sad moment. Oh, yeah. I mean, that was an L, but hey, it was a hell of a way to fight back. We got to see a Game 3, so that was interesting at least. And the Search and Destroy by far was one of my favorite ones. Other than that display of the sniper only, hardpoint, absolutely hammer time for some of these players.
24 at 14.
Yeah, I mean, Pepe. Oh, wait, can we go back? Sorry, I was taking a look at the players right there. Ramballo is what? -1, lowest KD in the lobby. Man, oh man. You can talk about the objective time, but this was really all about the highlights. And Shotzi, even at 4th on the leaderboard, did not disappoint. Crazy spree, hit a 360 in the middle of it as well. He was just world starring everybody.
That was fun.
Oh, that was
I'm not gonna lie, that was
all
fun.
right. Favorite game mode so far?
That one.
That one? Okay.
That one. The Search and Destroy was really good, but that one is definitely
from a
the best.
competitive standpoint, the Search and Destroy was amazing. But as far as overall, as much fun as I don't think I've ever seen that many snipers on a firing range where it is, or it's a hardpoint. That was some intense shots in very, very close quarters. Man, it was just a hell of a way for Team Jesus to close it out there. So we got plenty more action. We still got one more best of 3?
Yeah, one more best 3. 2 teams about to go again. I will tell you from the game modes, like if you wanted to see pro players be aggressive in Search and Destroy, kind of like noobs like I am, just run into the bomb. That's exactly what happened. It was amazing. Made me, I learned some things there. Maybe I'll be a little bit better when I rush.
There we go.
I'll just use pistols.
Well, I always tell me that. I'm like sitting here, I'm coaching myself in my head. I'm like, this is what you need to do. And then when I go to execute, it's like, oh, that is not what it looks like when pro players do it. So I'll learn as much as I can from seeing these guys play, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you, bro, I try to execute what they do. They are just unique. They are different. They are the true definition of that.
Absolutely. So it makes it fun.
Yeah. It is. Oh, yeah. It's and the unpredictability as well, like the way that you saw the momentum snowball, and it was so contagious, especially in that hard point, where it started off one way, but as soon as they start hitting those shots, your teammate's hitting shots, he's getting you hyped, you're getting him hyped. Oh my gosh, what a turnaround right there, and Team Jesus goes big. They will guarantee themselves a shot at that $1,000 first place prize. There's no money for second, no money for third, no money for fourth. Verdict, Did you already show that?
I did not. I
count
was
it?
look. I mean, I hope I can. I mean,
Oh yeah.
I hope it's
20
at the
bucks
ATM
short
sitting
from
down.
what
I was
I'm
like, hey, we got $1,000 cash for these players. This is
Can't see it.
There we
I
go.
don't know
Look
how
at this.
look, it's folding, guys. This is a lot of cash to hand to a player, okay? So who earns it's going to get it. We're going to get that money shot to go along with it, too. So we got an action-packed day. We got more matchups ahead. It's going to be Team Space versus Team Parka, which should be fun in its own right. We're going to run it back again for those best of threes. Mm-hmm. And then the winner of that one will be moving on to face off against Team Jesus because they are super OP.
Yeah.
Somebody in chat said, thank goodness there's no commercial breaks here. I'm glad you guys said this because I want to give a big shout out to Elgato and MGC for sponsoring today's stream. They hooked our players up with all the gear that they need for Stage 4, so make sure you guys check them out. MGC is obviously the thumb sleeves I use as well, so we're not going to give you guys like a full-length commercial break, but come on.
But for still, like, Stream Deck, microphones, green screens, headsets, they took care of this.
If you want to be a
Made it
streamer,
really nice.
Elgato has everything you could possibly ever need.
The Elgato player cam.
Oh yeah, that's the player
Yeah,
cam
yeah.
that we got. What are these guys? Are they loading in the lobby? Are they aware that we're ready? They just seem they're just talking.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
just having
They're
a good
just
time.
chilling.
Look, this is the vibes that we've had since we arrived here. As soon as everybody got in, I mean, look, like, everyone was cordial. Everyone was amped. Everyone was ready to rock and roll. Everyone was very, very respectful, which I was very shocked on. I'm like, these are a bunch of gamers who will literally tell you you're dog after they beat you. And they were just like the nicest kids to come through and say, Verdict, Bobby, what you guys got going on? Oh my God, Raiders here? Raider, I think you were talking to him beforehand, and the winning team also gets another special prize too.
Right, so I told the winning team, I was like, this can't be an event that I'm involved in with not giving away something. So I told the winning team, hey, I'll buy each of you a lucky draw
Oh,
on top of the 1,000.
there we go.
Yeah.
A lot for grabs. I look, we had the pep rally, and I was like, look, everybody, I need y'all to, just have fun with it. Look, we're going to be sweating enough this weekend. Sweat in your own right, but don't take it too seriously. In the insert Raider, I'm going to give the winning team not only the $1,000 cash prize, but also a lucky draw.
Basically $1,600 instead of
Exactly. So, yeah. We got to spoil them, man. This is
Little
this is
bit.
like the first event of its kind, and the players have really been great. So,
And honestly, we got to sit in there and talk to them and get to know them.
Yes.
Like, they were asking life advice. How did you meet your wife? How did you talk to her? It's like,
look, it
literally
was an
some really cool
episode of
things.
Dr. Phil when I walked in there earlier. I was like, oh, are we just doing consulting for free now? Okay, I'll sit around and listen around and see what's going on.
And
It's been
meanwhile,
fun.
I'm in here just trying to troubleshoot every tech issue known to man.
Bobby from Tech. Look, he got it handled.
Yes.
Space got us some hookups too for audio. We had a little bit of delay, but the finished product, I'm very pleased with so far. I think,
I am too.
Chad, you guys enjoying yourself? That's the most important thing, right? No, wrong. I want to enjoy myself more, Chad. Sorry, and I am.
Yeah, we appreciate everybody tuning in on all the platforms. Definitely make sure you guys follow Raider and Verdict on their socials, as well as obviously this is happening on mine. They both primarily stream on Trovo, but I believe they have YouTube channels as well. So you guys can go look them up and show them some love.
Today hosting you. This is all about
There
the
we
Bobby
go.
host, yeah.
Yeah.
We're just waiting for our players to get loaded in for match number 2. Do we want to switch up the rotation at all, or keep it exactly the same?
Your call.
It
This is
my
your
call.
event, Bobby. You're the man.
I liked the boxing gloves.
Can we make it 40 though?
Chad, what do you think about making it 40?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. On the fly.
What do we think about making it 40? I think that would
100%.
be a
Because we had like what, a 45-second.
Yeah, it was
that was like the world's fastest.
No, I
game
would've
of
gone for
Surgeon-
50
or,
too. I
Not
mean,
Surgeon
yeah,
TDM.
yeah.
I don't know. My brain's fried right now, Chad. I haven't been home in very long, and I've been on a lot of airplanes. So, Chad's saying 50?
Yeah, I'm down for 50.
In Nuketown?
All right, now they're saying 100. You guys are just trolling at this point.
Watch the phones.
All right,
You can see the phones lighting up.
we can go 50. I think that is acceptable. I'll allow
50's a
it.
good number.
All right.
There we go. Who's on these rosters? I was looking at it earlier. Team Space. We've got some of the players coming through. It's going to be Losty, Snipes, Vibin, and Little B. So I believe Vibin, Little B, Snipes. I believe all of them are here. So
Everybody's here. The rest of
everybody's
the
here
team's
from that team. On the flip side of things, you got Team Parka, who's going to be accompanied by Marion, Elegant, Sunny, and their fifth, which I do believe is going to be someone who's going to be remotely connecting in. But I don't think that even has a Pingy. No, Pingy's here. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
everybody
cool.
should be local.
5v5. I mean, that catch is going to be loaded down with players. And, I mean, even with that being said, like, the remoted players that are playing from home, I mean, they kind of held their own way. With the exception of Rabalo, and let me tell you, Rabalo is probably one of the best pro snipers.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't say that with a
definitely.
straight face,
Yeah,
Chad. If you watch Rabalo, you already know what's up.
For sure.
I will say if we go to a game 3, it's going to be trouble for Team Parka because you got Little B, you got Space, you literally have a dude named Snipes. You got Vibin, who's a demon with the sniper as well. I don't know if Losty can snipe, but honestly, at that point, you only need 4 players.
Have them throw the flashbangs and the grenades.
Yeah, exactly. You just be the meat shield. You know,
Definitely.
You take the bullets and everybody else. Yeah, you got your OBJ guy. That's all you need.
And that's usually what I do whenever I play with any of the pro players. It's like, hey, you know, carry me to ring, carry me to the legendary. You know, I'll play the objective. I'll be the human meat shield. I mean, if it's any other title, we're the same way. So, you know, you got to know your role and you got to play it well. All right.
All right.
Still waiting on just one more.
We do appreciate everybody hanging out on both YouTube and Trovo. Just a reminder, this is sponsored by Call of Duty Mobile. If you haven't already, you can download the game using the link in the description. We will obviously have a lot more great COD Mobile action coming at you guys this weekend as well, with Stage 4 coming up. I'm a little bit biased when I say that North America is my favorite region, but it's definitely going to be a banger. Is only 4 spots available, and the upper side of the bracket looking very interesting, as it looks like it's going to be impossible for us to have the expected playoff, which would have been Cold Showers, Tribe, NYSL, and Undream.
Okay.
Only 3 of those teams are going to be able to make it, which is going to make things extra spicy on day 1.
Well, we'll have to see how it pans out. I know things got a little shooken up over in EU, and I think Lada was probably my favorite one to watch so far. So to see some upsets come through in Stage 4 for NA, I mean, let's be real, only 3 teams are going to make it. So even if you do make it today, too, one of those teams are not.
Yep.
And then 4 of the teams off the rip aren't going to be able to make it through. And to see one of those not be able to slide through, that is, I mean, it's definitely massive. We'll have to see how it pans out, though.
And obviously, first place, like, the gap between first and second, 30,000 down to 15,000, that's a pretty big gap, especially when, second to third is only like 15 down to 12.5. So you really want to get that first place spot. But lots of great COD Mobile action on the way, but we want to focus on the games at hand. We got all of our players loaded in. The boxing match about to ensue. Who will come out on top? Obviously, you can make your predictions, but I think when it comes to the melees, I think the typical predictions kind of go out the window.
Yeah. For me, like, when it came to the melee the first time, it was amazing the number of 3, 4, 5 kills in a row that they were getting with it. I didn't expect that. I thought it would be a lot of singles, so this could turn either way.
All right, no singles here, man. We are looking for the 3 pieces. We are looking for the combos. We are looking for the uppercuts, the jabs, the over the hooks, the whatever you can pull out, man. The box gloves, they are certainly going to be out to play. Little B right there with the prize fighters. I don't know if he's got him diamond. He's not that sweaty though, right? I mean,
Let's just look gold.
yeah, he's Come on, Little B, get your hashtag time in. Let's go.
Woo! There was a body.
Oh my! It's absolute chaos. Did somebody have an axe? Did I see that right?
I think we saw axe.
I'm not gonna ban the axe because it sucks, but like, okay, maybe it doesn't.
Oh
suck.
my
It is.
God,
Oh, that
Garrett.
was the.
That it does have a larger swing, so the duration. Oh, we got some nunchucks coming out as well. I was not expecting to see those, but this one definitely a lot closer than the last one.
This one's going to get up close and personal. Here it comes, the 13-10 lead. It is going to be vibing with the 2-piece, making it look like he can possibly find that third. There it is right there in the feed. And what started off to be a little close now, you can hear the players there just shouting right now. I mean, I can literally hear them through the walls as the boxing gloves or whatever melee items you can pick up. This is like a street brawl right now, Bobby.
It is straight up street brawl style.
It is, yeah. Oh, Little B on a force spray right there. Woo! Baby! Doesn't strike me as somebody that would throw hands, but my goodness, he knows how to do it in COD Mobile right here. Finally taken down, but wow. What a feed for him right there. He's on 10 kills right now, and Elegant just absolutely in the blender. 1 kill on the board. Got to start picking things up if Team Park is going to have a chance.
Yeah, Team Park need to step it up right now. As Little B might be throwing those hands. I was expecting. If it was a headbutting contest, he might win it. That is not the case here. It is melee only, and boxing gloves are the preferred choice. Space going out the preferred shots. Elegant finally going to be able to get on board with a second, but it is not enough. 13-point lead now here for Team Space as they're looking to shut it down. Parker trying to hold down the corner inside of the garage area. It is nowhere safe to be found here as he's going to be able to find 2. Trying to reel the lead back in, and gap is steadily still climbing as Team Space looking to close this one out. They only need 7.
Chad made a very good point. The key to the axe is timing. If you get the timing right, there's such a big area that you can actually get the hit with the weapon, but because it's so slow, timing's got to be on point. And, even though it was effective early on, it hasn't really seemed to be the case since then. They are closing that gap a little bit, playing a little bit more passive. Only 3 kills now separating the 2 teams, and Team Little B or Team Space kind of falling apart right here. It is going to be Space pushing into the entire squad, and it's tie game. The comeback is in play, but a couple of kills going to go the way of Team Space.
Oh, no.
They're trying to keep their hopes alive. Now only 1 kill between the 2. Vibin trying to make something happen right there. Elegant, they only need 1 more and Sunny. The comeback goes through.
Wow.
Look at
that.
Bro, they are piped up, bro. They are super excited. The Dream Soul. One of the players that we were talking about struggling, Elegant. They had 2 kills for like the first 5 minutes of the game. What do they end up at? 100% taking a look at it right here. 10
Almost
kills.
even.
There it is. I mean, one player is, impact. I think at one point he had like a 4 feed, and he was just feasting right now. The Dream, the lead, all soul, Team Space. They had what seemed to be pretty comfortable, lead and miles ahead of the competition. It was 13 at one point. What happened?
Oh my gosh. I don't know. Bossy had a real tough time. Dropped a 0.5 right there. Somebody in chat said that it's scripted. Guys, do those guys look like they can read a script? Come on now. There's no way we can pull that off. Man, oh man, I was not expecting that for game number 1. And I mean, that being said, going into game 2, the tag shooter experience for players like Little B and Space, you got to think, going to pay off right here is obviously, I think especially I've played Payout Search and Destroy with Little B before, and he knows about the eco rounds and everything else. He understands how the currency works. I don't understand it. I'm just like, I've got money, I'm going to buy it. But he knows how to pace it. If you lose, what you need to do. I don't know any of that, so I've got a feeling he's hopefully going to lead his team to a win right here to give us yet another game 3.
All right, well, Little B's got to step it up. Obviously, we talked about that last game, and, I'm expecting to see a lot of sniper talent come through for Team Space now as they are looking to tie things up, make it even. We are getting geared up for our game number 2, the Payout Search and Destroy Tunisia. Does look like Team Space are going to have the defending side, and based off what we saw earlier, it does look like, in my opinion, that the attacking side has a little bit of an advantage off the rip. So
yeah.
We'll have to see how it pans out for them and how they handle that kind of adversity on the defense off the rip.
I think there definitely is an advantage, but at the same time, we've seen some of those super tactical plays, like even in a non-pistol round, Jesus going big, able to hit a flank, picks up a 2-piece right there. And you can see things flip on their heads relatively quickly as well. As we saw Team Legacy losing round 1, they immediately bounce back. So this is... I would say this is more like a game of chess than it is a game of COD Mobile. Absolutely. I think it's going to be very interesting to see if maybe I would definitely call Team Parka the underdogs going into this one. Just looking at the roster and the recognition there, I'm curious to see if maybe they can pull something out.
Yeah, I mean, if this is a game of chess, then does that make Space the king and Little B the queen? Is that how that works? No? Oh.
Yeah.
All right, well.
I'm good with that.
I'm good with that too. Pond?
I'm still floored at the comeback.
Oh man,
I'm still amazed.
I don't even know how it happens. I blink an eye and then 13 kill lead is sold.
Gone. Yes.
Ah man, it was tough to watch. And I'm spectating Little B. He's in a sea of yellow players around him. Like, Little B, get out of there! You got to stay alive. You only have a 1 lead advantage, and that got sold real quick. And We're getting sold real quick. Right back into the search and destroy. Right back into the action. In the first few rounds, we'll see how it pans out now as the pistol only challenge coming through in this first initial. We're going to see who's going to be able to take the advantage. And based on what we've seen earlier, the attack seems to fare well here on this map. But, again, it's a game of chess.
Yep. It's, I mean, on the offensive side, typically expect they're just going to go ahead, pick a site, bull rush it, hope that it pays off. And right now, there's absolutely zero defense over on B. So it's really going to be a question of the retake right here, as it looks like the entirety of Team Space just looking for the flank right here. And he could pay off big time, because now it's almost like they're on the offensive and they have that opportunity to go for the bull rush, but they're actually going to split push right here. Parka holding down that backside angle. Not really ready for the full flank right here, and it's going to go down on the top side. Sunny going to be able to find the first one. Definitely not one of the more recognizable names among these teams, but first blood going to be huge. Got that deagle. It's something we've seen come out a lot, especially in Europe, and right now he's looking to play his life. His teammates locking things down, not going to be able to land those shots. Those are the ones you got to be able to find. Losty sneaks his way on into the bomb site. The deagle headshot. Little B finds 2. Can he make it 3? It's gonna be. He's now down to a 1v1, but he doesn't have the time.
Oh, the timing. That was such a huge play from Little B, but I looked up and I was like, wait a minute, there's only 2 seconds on the clock. That was a very, very well-executed round for the attack. They did their job. They get there on the site. They get the bomb plant. They don't waste any time. Remarkable plays on an almost comeback for Little B as he picks up 4 kills, and that final one not going to come through. It didn't matter. The bomb was already planted. It was certainly going to detonate regardless. So
That was a big point.
big plays
really
coming.
big point.
Oh, big plays coming through in the first round. We're going to see if the trend continues now as the attacking team taking the advantage initially. They've got a little bit to invest, and it does look like they're going to go ahead and bull rush that A site, and we'll see if it pans out.
Space bought the shotgun and he swaps to the knife. I'm not sure if that was intentional right there, but it is going to be down to a 3v3. You can see Elegant still a couple plates of armor. Snipes has a little bit to work with as well, but look at the kills. It is all Little B so far. We saw that 3-piece, and he's just not getting a whole lot of help right now as Snipes gets taken down here as well. They look to tuck away in the corner right there. That Renetti that he loves so much, holding it pretty dear to his chest, and right now just waiting for that bomb to go down. Obviously, they likely know the positioning of it, but not really looking to defend it right here. It is going to get picked up by Marin, and looks like they're actually looking to make some progress up here toward the A site. This could be a big opportunity for Little B if he times it right.
Absolutely. I mean, this is a point where, I mean, this is an ego child if I've ever seen one. You pick the bomb up, you know they're 100% still going to be holding down the sites here at A, and right now it's 45 seconds on the clock. Bomb hasn't been planted. They get the intel, they get the wrap, but look at player 4. It's going to be Elegant looking to get a little cheeky, the rotation through. Vibin doesn't get the notification. Dead silence plays a huge factor. Little B looking to go big, though. Trying to get the revenge. He's going to be able to get 1, but the shots from Elegant going to be able to close it out for the last 2, and that is going to be 2 in a row for Team Parka as they've taken the lead, and doesn't look like they have any time, any change for it to come back there for Team Space.
And you got to think that the mental's in a tough spot for Team Little B. 6 kills for Little B. 1 kill for the entire rest of the squad so far. And then on top of that, coming off of an absolute choke in our boxing match right there. So they've got to find a way to regain right here. Obviously, you get a little bit more money, and you can do a couple more things. Little B, he's got more money than the rest of the squad. He's going to go ahead and pick up the M13, and Snipes goes ahead, breaks a couple armors as well. That's going to hold off the push, at least initially. Space going to back up, though, and Pengy shots through the top side of mid right there. Trade does come through for Vibin. That's going to be huge. His first kill on the board, and right now, Little B looking to get cheeky. He looks like he does know Sunny's on the inside right there. That should be a guaranteed kill, but not able to connect on the final shot. Players around the corner, able to take down 1. Trade's going to be there. Sunny slides the corner, but finally, Team Space finds a way to pick things up, and they take a round.
Wow, you see the rest of the team gets kills. You know, you get shots, gets damage, and you didn't have a Little bit to rely on there. You didn't need them because Vibin picked up 2, Snipes picked up 2. All we need is for Losty to pick up the slack there on that end. And this is a pretty well-rounded team. I mean, you're looking at it, 7 for Little B, and it was close 1v1s coming down to the wire for those first 2 rounds. So you get a little bit of contribution from the team, a little bit of that distributed weight going towards some of the players that were not able to compete. They get some guns in their hands and they get hot now. Here's the payoff round. As we see, it's just a little bit of an unorthodox push here for the attack. They are looking to push right down the middle of the alley. They don't look both ways. Snipe's going to be able to get 1. Little B is going to be able to get 2, but Marin there for the trade. It's 2 for 1. Make it 2 for 2 as Marin going big. Finally gets shut down. The M4 coming through, vibing from the top rope. He's going to be able to find one, and it is all on the lonesome Elegant now. 5 kills to their name. Bomb is being held ransom, and they've got to pay the toll if they want to be able to collect that one with the shots coming through. Going to clear the top balcony, but right now we got 1:15 on the clock, and 3 hungry players starving for anybody to make their rotation through.
Honestly, I like the M4 buy right here, because I think right now it's a great budget option. You can see Elegant absolutely beaming after the shadow buff. The M4 very comparable to the Hilo, so he's going to be able to capitalize. He's got 6 kills on the board, and right now Losty in Space going to look to sniff him out. We saw at the beginning of the round, Space with 4,000's worth in his purchases. Obviously picks up the DOQ with that, but no armor to work with for either of these players, and right now the bomb is down. Elegant's got to find a way to retrieve it, and with only 35 seconds on the board, he's got to start making moves. It looks like, for the most part, it is going to be Team Space pretty content to go ahead and wait things out over on that A bomb site, and once you hear the pickup, that likely gives you the information you need. He might be trying to play for kills right here, but that's just not the move when you got 2 contenders like that. Losty able to find the M4 kill, and just like that, Team Space ties things up.
So perfectly played there for the defense. You know where the bomb's at. You know where he's going to come if he's going to collect that bomb there. You have an idea. You don't need to be directly on site. So very well bounced back there for Team Space. They sold the bag in game number 1. They are regating here in game number 2 as they even things up. This is going to be the last round on the attack here for Team Parka, and everything, all or nothing. Whatever you got, you're going to burn it. It's 12,500 for 1. It is going to be 10,000 for Team Parka. Snipers being pulled. We got some CBRs in the hands of some of these players, and right now everything's focused towards this A site. And again, the Ego Chow not going to pan out. It is Space with the DOQ. He's going to do the deed, and he's going to fall back. Good job of repositioning now. As 30 seconds in, the first blood's come through. It's traded back out, though, as Elegant going to be able to find Vibin right there. Here comes... Is that your spot, Bob?
That's my spot indeed. I think I killed Space with that spot one time, so that's probably the reason that he's doing it. That's one of the only ways that I will ever kill pro players is when they cannot see me or hear me. They can only feel the bullet coming through the floor in a random spot. It's going to come down to a 4v4 right here. Pretty slow approach for Team Parka, and right now they don't have a whole lot of information to be gained. Little B, or actually make it Snipes looking for the jump shot right there. He gets the info, forces players to back up, and with a couple snipers in play, Little B still with an M13. Now looking at the equipment on the opposite side, it's not looking great for Team Parka. You got 1 DLQ, but outside of that, it's a very unorthodox guns. You do have Sonny with the GKS, but he's only got 1 kill on the board in Space, going big once again. Make it 2. Can he make it 3? It's not meant to be. Slides the corner, does keep himself alive. And you got to think with that, pretty good chance that Team Space finds the round right here. Parka drops there as well. Space going to actually choke the shot right there, but Little B there to clean things up.
Looked like you had it lined up right there. I don't know how you missed it.
I don't know either. I'm not going to lie. I'm a Team Space fan on this one because I want to see those snipers only next game.
There we go. Ain't nothing wrong with rooting for the competition, right? I need to see more than a game 2 myself. We've been very blessed to be able to get the first matchup on our hand to go to that game 3, and the luxury of seeing some of the best snipes I've seen in a firing range hardpoint for some of these players who are literally sitting right next to each other in the lobby. Right here, payoff round as we do see the lead transfer over. So 3 solid rounds for Team Space. They're looking to reel it back in on the attack, but Tangy and Elegant, they're going to be able to combine for 2. The trades are in. Everything is just happening. Everyone's dropping. Little B going to be able to go big. Again, 3 on board. Is he like a pistol-only demon?
He is. I mean, I told you, this is his game mode, you know? Like, he loves this style of game, and I think it's very well suited to his play style as well, because he just loves ego-chilling everything. So, whenever you're feeling confident, the ego chalice pay off, and it's obviously been the case for him so far. Is that deagle in his hands? I would say by far the best secondary in the game right now, with 12 kills on board.
12.
He's got an opportunity to extend his team's lead as they flip sides. Getting that first pistol round can be huge.
Well, we'll see. A minute now left on the clock. The bomb fully rotated. They flush the spawns. They make it all the way over to the A site.
Bomb has been planted.
This is the prime setup here for the squad of Team Space. Now 12 on board for Little B and Snipes. Trying to pick up the slack here. Help play support at the very least. I mean, you've got Little B who's frying. All you got to do is be able to get the trades here. So we'll see if anybody plays bait and anybody's able to execute. Of course, we're going to see Little B. He is rocking very solid with the deagle. And this is a very intimidating approach here. Elegant round in the corner. Quarters covered. It is Little B. The strafe, it's there. The shots, crispy. 4-2 lead now as we're knocking on a Game 3 door here. Just 2 more rounds needed here for Team Space.
That's what they needed. I was surprised when we saw the 2-0 lead off the start for Team Parka, but ever since then, it has been full steam ahead for Team Space. Obviously, Little B leading the way. I mean, for the entire lobby by a mile. You do have Elegant really popping off for the opposite side, but just hasn't really been able to convert it into any rounds. So those 9 kills not looking quite as good right here, and you can see Team Space fully bought up, full armor across the board. No more than one play, but it doesn't matter. On the opposite side, Pengy going to be able to take him down with a Renetti or an MW11, no less. The Deagle's doing some damage, but Parka not going to be able to find another kill. They're still down a couple players, and the Renetti from that range, probably not your best option. Elegant with those 9 kills. Left to try to clutch up a 1v3. You got Vibin still with some armor. Space still maxed out. And especially trying to take those Renettis up against a bunch of primaries. It's going to be so incredibly challenging. Space has the read, has the information. And that information will likely seal the deal as Space picks up the kill. And it's 1 round away from a game number 3.
I mean, a textbook perfect performance. You got a 4v4 hitting that B site. The ego challenge just happens to pan out, even though Little B drops quickly. Team Space able to redeem and take it to a map point. I mean, you literally had just perfect setup on it was like they were dancing. You saw it on the mini map. It was like 1 player each going to A4. We're gonna send it all there. Who wins wins. Right now, next round is Team Space could close it out and desperately need to see that game 3, or they are eliminated if they can't continue. Here as we see, this is an ego challenge if I've ever seen one. Nobody there to reciprocate. Everyone's like, hey, we're going to go ahead and full send to stack. 5 players over here at the B site, and finally to the redirect. The info's there. The shots are in. Snipes going to be able to clear the corridor. And there it goes. First blood in favor of Team Spaces. They are going to get that bomb down. 40 seconds on the clock. Elegant's going to be able to get the trade. The 4v4 Bobby on the retake. 35 seconds left.
That's a clean drop shot right there. Opens up some possibilities, but it's a lot of corners being held in the inside of that A site, and Losty's not letting anyone get in easily. Parka might have slid in underneath, but Little B going to be able to win the gunfight with the AK-47 in hand. Not what I expected to see, but that's an ego chal if I've ever seen one. Parka able to take down Little B, and a couple kills going in. They've got an opportunity right here, but Marin's going to drop. So is Parka, and it is going to be a game number 3.
Yeah, you can see him in the background there, excited. The one with the big head, that's Little B, guys. That's Little B. Calm down. He's went big there in that game. It was a much needed one. Everyone's celebrating. The beanbags, they are getting rocked, and they're ready to roll too. So bounce back for Team Space. We're heading over to some hardpoint snipers only, Bobby. This is our favorite game mode, and guess what? We got a plentiful of snipers. But before we do that, we'll take a look at stats from postgame. 14 on board for Little B. 14.
He went crazy right there. That was my expectation. He did not disappoint. Got to feel good to get that under your belt. I mean, even heading into the weekend, like this can be, even though it's not a serious thing, like a little momentum builder, a little confidence builder for some of these players. You got to be feeling good about that one. And that leads us into another sniper-only hardpoint on firing range. It was a banger first time through. I'm expecting the same right here. What was the highest streak we had? 11? Do we get
Yeah.
a nuke?
Shotzi was 11.
Shotzi
I
with
don't know,
11.
man. I was fully invested on seeing Shotzi put some work in, and he picked up another DOQ. I was like, come on, imagine this nuke in our first sniper only.
That would be crazy.
Like, that can't happen, right? Well, it didn't. It was quite there, but I mean, if anybody in this lobby could do it, look, Team Space, they've got Vibin, they got Little B, they got Space himself. And, of course, they've got a guy named Snipes.
Yeah.
I mean, his name is literally Snipes, but we made him change it to Snipes because I like pronouncing it Snipes.
Again,
Money on the table, baby.
big money. I forgot
Big
a
money.
20.
There we go. Yeah, there's
Big
a lot
money
of-
on the table. I only had $980 over the short.
Oh,
so,
yeah. Well, I mean, somebody paid for it.
That's a pretty big deal for having some fun here with the payout search and destroy, snipers only firing range. I'm expecting some trick shots here. I think we saw that last game with some profusely type 360 spins or some, just hip fire in blank scoping.
I'm gonna need some jumps out of the tower. Hopefully they got lightweight. A little, I don't even care if it's a 360, but jump out of the tower. Give me a crispy shot that we can spectate.
I want a 720. Forget a 360. Okay. I see 360s every day, I want a 720.
All right,
And
well,
donk.
there we go.
Yes.
720 donk. I will literally hand the player that does that the $1,000, and we can just call it.
We
quits
just call
there.
it today, yeah.
I mean that's clip worthy right there. That's definitely going viral.
Well, it seems like Team Little B definitely feeling prepared, and right now Team Parka, nobody's readied up. So maybe
All snipers?
reevaluating their strategy a little bit, seeing if maybe they can get a better grip on the situation. Right now probably feeling pretty deflated after that performance. They've got the talent. They're capable of bringing it right here. So only waiting for one more player to ready up, and we should be good to go. Bobby looking like a hitman? What are you talking about? I would literally never hit anyone. Come on, guys.
Like an assassin hitman?
Yeah, I know. I was just joking.
Wow.
I don't really see that. I feel like most hitmen don't have receding hairlines, but
Or the big smile.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys. We are almost good to go right here. So waiting for one player. Verdict's gonna go ahead and rehydrate, guys. If you're watching, make sure you drink some water. Never forget to drink some water, and we are good to go. Hopping into the gameplay.
Yeah, I had a little conversation with the players. I was like, man, you guys look so good. Like, I just want to come in here and play with y'all, and just sit there and have my game. Y'all can just body me out. The one thing that they discussed, and one thing that was very important, was they GA'd all tacticals. They GA'd all lethals. They are literally sniper only. So we are not going to see any kills from anything other than what we were seeing here with the sniper. So.
A little hit marker for Little B off the start right there. That's one of the downsides of the Locust. It's not quite as likely to get the kill shot, and as expected, pure chaos off the start right there. Space, you good? Yeah, got to line those up. Able to get one. They don't seem to know where he is, but the wallbang's going to connect right there, and just like that, it's Team Parka with the lead right here. Vibin, hit marker, not going to connect. Couple in a row, don't go his way, but Space starting to get in rhythm right here. He's going to be able to find two in a row.
Yeah, here we go. The shots, they are crispy. They are in peak form. Bobby, it is Locust and DLQ only, baby. As you can see it, the DLQ seems to be the more superior. I don't even know why people even use the Locust, but then I see some of the shots, the hit markers. It's unfortunate, but it's just so talented right now. As you can see, literally neck and neck with the score line. But the shots, just absolutely crazy. Vibin looking to go big. Pangy with the slide peek. He's going to be able to find two, and he's got some hill time to go along with it. The rotation over the P2. Armory site is going to be bound. 3 players already there for Team Parker, and they're off the rip are looking pretty solid, Bob.
Yeah, interestingly enough, Little B was bottom fragging for a second, still struggling at 3 and 5 right here, but it is going to be Team Space on the inside of P2, at least initially. Sunny with the clean 2-piece right there. Sometimes it's all about the rhythm, and he certainly found it as he's got 10 kills off the start. And right now, Team Space taking the lead back for themselves, but they've really got to keep things locked down right here. They've been able to make a couple crucial plays. Splitting those spawns going to be nice, and Snipe's going to be able to find another right there. Space looking to lock down the backside of trailer. He finds one. Little B finds another, making a 2-piece. Shutting things down, cutting off those rotations, but elegant there for the trade.
Yeah.
It's like we're watching the exact same thing that happened in round 1. Own the first hill, lose the next ones. And Team Space is just taking advantage of that for sure.
Oh, they are. They get the break there early on, and the Gunnies are super hot, vibing. I'm going to be honest with you. I was taking a look at it earlier. I was like, who is Sunny, and how come we don't know more about him? Because 12 kills on board for the opposing team, but when you got Demons in the lobby and Little B and Snipes, as you see, he just gets his head clean taken off. Bingy going to be able to clear it out, and right now it's all about the redemption and taking over here in this P3 site. Trailer is not very, very kind here to the team. Parka now as they are looking to get the breach. Marin looking to get the shots through. He is going to be able to clear it out, and that's going to be some much-needed time here as Parker's doing some perimeter control on the outskirts. The pests are dealt with. There's nobody on the objective. The shots coming through. It is going to be Team Parker finally able to do something, and Sonny, he's got a pocket full of sunshine and some score streaks. Not quite sure we'll see any of those. Obviously not, but it has been a bloodbath so far.
Little B definitely bouncing back, now up to 10 kills, but it's going to be Snipes living up to his name with 15 to lead the lobby right here. Sunny on the backside has been good so far. Couple misses going both ways. Nobody seems to be able to connect. Do they know the objective is to shoot the other player? They get traded. Little B gets traded by Marin immediately after he finally gets the kill right there, but it's the early rotations for Team Space right here as Little B looks to get those spawns pushed out.
A little poetic justice right there, a little dance off. Hey, what moves you got, Sonny? He is crispy with the movement, but the shots, Little B finally clutches up. They get the take here on P4, and we can see this puppy close out now. As you can see, only about 45 seconds needed and just amount of time to do it. And as soon as I open my mouth, there it goes. It is going to be the break on wood here for Team Parker. They're looking to reel it back in. As you can see, Team Parker not really getting a lot of help on the outskirts of the objective, but Sonny is trying to put the team on his back. Marin and Elegant right there along the line, but Little B coming through the Fury kill. The 4-piece. The objective broken, and again, Team Space, we had the talk. That's the sniper talent. Everybody that we are very familiar with on a regular basis popping off the sniper. They are just about doing it.
Yeah, they've been unstoppable since that first hard point. And Little B, who was at one point bottom fragging, now top of the lobby, he's got 20. And even looking at Space, so he saw his streaks earlier. Obviously, we're not using any of those streaks, but he had an advanced UAV and a napalm. So that tells you it had to have some pretty crazy streaks stacking up. Marin trying to heat up right here and see if he can give his team a chance. The thing is, if the momentum switch at a 100-point comeback is not outside the realm of possibility one bit. Right now, Little B trying to get back into rhythm. He's going to be able to find one, but nobody looking to slide that corner. Wallbang shot's not going to connect either. And there's absolutely opportunity right here for Team Parka to make a comeback, but Little B missed a couple, but outside of that, he is not slowed down a bit. Snipes going to hit marker right there. Not going to hit the follow-up, but he does get the third. Losty's going to push on into the hard point, and more than likely, that's going to be the end of this one, barring a miracle for Team Parka.
Yeah, we see some pretty crispy shots so far from both teams, but it does look like Team Space with only 5 seconds needed to close this puppy out. Last little push, the hit's in. Elegant's alive, the hit marker. Little B there for the redemption. That is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen, with 25 on his name. 152. I couldn't even see the remainder. It was a great job of extending it to that P1, but Team Space, when you were talking about sniper talent, I don't think it gets in back.
My goodness. You saw Snipes go on that long streak. Space go on his streak. Little B started 3, ended up at, what, 25?
Whew!
Popping off.
Say his name, man. Say his name. 23 for Space himself, the team captain, +8. Minute 6. Everyone get a little fair share of objective time.
Is that over 100 kills?
That is.
Over 100 kills.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
That's quite the performance out of that squad. Little B was really the catalyst for that comeback. He popped off in the search and destroy, popped off in the hardpoint. Raider, thoughts on an interview with Little B?
I think we should have an interview with Little B.
Right.
Do we have the mic
I
ready?
don't know if we got enough greens.
No, I'm just going to tell him to come in here.
Oh, I don't know if we got enough green in the background to cover his head, but we'll make something work. We'll make something do. All right, we're going to be joined by the man himself, Little B, popping off. And I did the math, and it was actually exactly 100 on the kill. So
exactly.
He caught it.
Nice.
He caught it.
I was like, it's right there.
Look, 100 for the $100 bills to be coming through for the winners as very unfortunate run for Team Parka. Their journey here for this tournament is done, but you know where that ends. I mean, sure they're gonna have some time for stage 4, but it was fun. I was enjoying the fact that we got a 5v5 where all 5 of the players were in the lobby, where all 5 of the players on the couch, and we're gonna be joined by Little B himself. So I'm excited. I know. Oh man, I cannot wait to see what he spouts off. Go ahead and take my seat, young man.
Have a seat.
What's up, guys?
So how was it?
Easy, you know? Pretty good.
It was easy.
You know, I knew we were gonna
made
win.
it look easy.
Yeah, I knew we were gonna win, and we did the job. We kind of threw the first game because we were trolling too much, and then we just gotta wake up and we just won the game.
You lost over 13 points. You were 13 points ahead that first game.
We
and
were just trolling. We were just running around doing ISO challenges, and then got the confidence.
Okay, I got you. So that didn't bite you in the end.
Yeah,
but
because we knew we were gonna beat them.
You just knew.
Yeah, we just knew.
Did you, when the way that the payoff search and destroy started, did that scare you a little bit after losing it?
No, I mean, it's all about how you end the game, not how you start a game, you know what I'm saying?
That's good advice for all you out there watching and listening. It's how you finish, not how you start in any of these. So, as we go into the next phase, right? There's 7 potential games. We have boxing gloves only. We're going to be doing that again. We're going to have dodgeball with tomahawks. Like my favorite weapon in all of Call of Duty Mobile is going to be used at this event.
All right.
Are you excited about that? Have you
I
practiced
don't
with
remember
the
the last
tomahawk?
time I used the tomahawk. Last time probably I used the tomahawk was last time it got released. I never touched a tomahawk after that, so I don't know.
I'll give you a little hint.
Wild card.
You just got to lead them a little bit. So they're going to be running. Just throw it a little bit in front of them.
Yeah, it's just that easy.
That's what I do. Like a quarterback, you know?
Yeah.
Same type of concept. So we're going to have protect. Are you going to be the celebrity and the protect the VIP? Or are you going to be a protector?
Honestly, we might just put the...
You're all so good.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to pick.
I don't know. We'll just probably talk about it and just see, you know. I know the other team's watching, so we're not going to say it out for you guys.
We can say hi to Bobby Stream and everybody. You having a good time at the Dallas Throwdown?
Loving it.
Dallas Mayhem.
Yeah. It's a good chill event before, stage 4, so...
So,
all the chills go.
I have to ask you why I'm here.
Yeah.
Stage 4. Are you... what's your prediction?
My prediction?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a really hot topic. We're gonna talk. Obviously, we're gonna qualify.
Okay.
No matter about it.
Love the confidence.
I'm just gonna put confidence. If you want to make something happen, you have to put the confidence behind it. It's really tough because for 4 of the top 4 teams, one of them's not gonna make it after day 1 because the seeding is so weird right now that if one team's making a mistake, it's kind of GG's for them. So
like 4 top teams here.
Yeah.
One of them is gonna go home, unfortunately. But I think we were talking in here while y'all were playing. We're like, this is the best Call of Duty mobile players in all of North America in the room with us. I appreciate you coming and spending some time. I mean, it's an honor for me to be able to talk to you after, especially after what you just did in that. I'm excited for Stage 4. I'm excited for a couple of things. I'm excited for Stage 4. I will tell you, I collect everything in game, and Stage 4 gives you new camos on some guns and a new character skin. I will definitely be watching it for that, but also it's
the COD mode Godfather right here. The CODfather.
The Godfather. Well, I'm telling you, whatever. I am super excited to be here today and to get y'all to watch y'all in Stage 4. Good luck on this next part. This is going to be best of 7.
Yeah.
So it could be, we were talking here that if we get to Game 7, Outlaws only on Rust, there could be 150 shots go off with maybe 20 kills.
Yeah.
You practice with the Outlaw?
I like the Outlaw, but it's obviously it's a lot of hit markers. It's pretty inconsistent.
Yep.
But if it goes to the Game 7, I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty confident in the team taking it down. So.
Well, good job. Good luck.
Right,
Appreciate you coming in.
Yep, thank you.
Have some fun.
Yep.
The rest of this thing, kill somebody with a tomahawk.
Everybody enjoy the stream. Drop a like, drop a sub for Bobby Plays. And Sushi, I knew you were there. Love you. Great, you as well. But yeah, enjoy the stream, guys. And I'll see you guys after we hopefully win this best of 7.
Appreciate it, Lupe. Thank you.
All right. Thank you guys for the interview.
Back.
Give me a quick break. Grab some chips, And, I'm ready to hop into this best of 7. Obviously, it'd probably take a minute to get their attention again. And
Oh, yeah. Next time you interview Little B, you should ask him about his sleeping arrangements because, bro, I saw what he slept on last night. It literally looked like he was going downhill.
Are you serious?
Oh, it was.
my
It was.
goodness.
He couldn't get the setup proper. We're going to get him taken care of, though, later. It was kind of funny watching him trying to struggle keeping up. And he had a good time. We had a good time last night. We had a little bit of a steak dinner. And good night. I do not want to talk about what he ate. It was possibly one of the worst things. We're not going to tarnish his names. Yeah.
But you had steak last night?
Yeah. Well, he had a hockey
we had
puck.
steak.
Yeah.
Oh, like well done, burnt.
Bro.
A well done fillet.
Yeah.
We call that Cajun style, blackened to perfection. Right?
Yeah, well, it was definitely perfection of something.
I think that's offensive to Cajun.
It probably is. Yeah, different kind of blackened to perfection when they put their spices on it versus burning it, charring it that hard. Yeah.
All right. Well, hopefully our players know that they need to get in the lobby. I can notify them just in case. You got all right. Try to get them in the lobby as quickly as possible, but obviously we do first need the rundown of every map and mode that we're going to be going through. Raider, what do we got?
All right. Game 1, more boxing gloves, but this time we're in slums. So it's not going to be wide open, big alley punching bags going in the middle of Nuketown. We're going to be on slums. Game 2, I'm going to be honest with you. This is going to be my favorite one of the entire day. It has tomahawks. I've talked about tomahawks. Tomahawks are my favorite. So search and destroy on raid. Everybody's going to the basketball court, and they're just gonna have a tomahawk fest.
That is going to be fun. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm thinking how many kills do we get to see in a competitive scene with a tomahawk? What's a combat axe, but it's supposed to be a tomahawk.
Yeah, it's tomahawk.
It's a tomahawk.
Yeah,
It's a tomahawk. That one's gonna be fun. Trying to see the players scramble to pick up their axes as well as trying to get those shots to land. And whatever happens in between, it is going to be a blast.
You're definitely gonna need to run shrapnel on this.
Oh
one.
yeah,
extra tomahawk.
Absolutely.
Game 3, back to Nuketown. We should have some fun stuff there. It's going to be called Protect the VIP. The teams will pick one celebrity or person that they have to protect.
So the worst player on the team.
Right. And then the 4 bodyguards. These 4 bodyguards are going to take them from one end to the other, and they have to protect them, right? The celebrity, I'm reading this right, just to make sure I have this. Celebrity can only carry a melee.
Yep.
So only a melee with that person, and the bodyguards can only carry pistols. Yep. So I don't know how this is going to turn. This could just be like hey, we're going to meet in the middle, West Side Story style and fight it out, or they try to be sneaky.
It's a Dallas standoff.
Dallas standoff. I love it.
Wait, what does the opposing team use? Pistols?
It's the exact same.
Yeah. Okay.
Melee pistol, and they just try to get their person.
Both teams have VIP. Oh.
They're both trying to protect
Interesting.
it. Yeah. No launchers.
No launchers. It's a frontline game mode. So I know what you're thinking frontline. That's where you play with Bob. No, it's not. The only reason we did it like that is so that way we can protect the spawns. Mm-hmm. And the only way you can win is if you can get your VIP across the finish line on the opposite side of the fence, on the opposing team spawn site. So it's going to be interesting. I thought we had a little bit of fun.
It's only one round?
It's only one round. I mean,
All right.
yeah. Well, I don't know. We'll have to break down the logistics of the kills wise because that could, be pretty intense. I guess if you don't make it across the line, the team with the most kills wins.
All right.
Yeah, there we go.
With it.
Make it a little fun.
Works for me. All right, so then we're going to a new map that came out. Well, not a new map, but a map that finally is seeing a little bit more time of day. Hijacked.
Yes.
With shotguns only.
Yes.
Is this a Shotsy map? Yeah. This is going to be, I didn't even say. So for me, hijack shotguns only, no throwables, no
I think
launchers.
It's hardpoint.
Okay.
It's got to be
Hardpoint?
definitely not domination. We don't want a domination.
Yeah, that would be
definitely
bad.
going to be hardpoint. We're going to see some shotguns only there. No throwables or launchers either on that one either. So really wanted to focus and emphasize on let's get some shoddy action. Let's get some up close quarter combat. Get the corners out of the way. Get some shotties coming through. Who's going to be left standing on that one? So
I'm excited for Game 5.
Yes.
The favela hide and seek.
Go ahead and run through it, and I'll run you through the trade.
I'll give you the game, the rundown. So we're going to play hide and seek on favela. Seekers can only use a knife or an axe, and the hiders can only use fists or boxing gloves, right? So with a smoke and a flash grenade only. So melee, smoke, and flash grenade. That's all you get. You get to flip a coin to see which team is the Seekers and which team will be the Hiders. Seekers cannot leave the spawn until the timer shows. So basically, this is like prop hunt, but we're doing it with characters instead of other, objects, right?
And because it's favela, there's like a bazillion different rooms, which is going to make it that much more impossible.
That makes
Well,
perfect
look,
sense now.
I'm so diabolical when we were running through these. Like, what's going to be best? We were coming up with ideas, and we saw it was like a Halloween themed hide and seek where they had Michael Myers, trying to find people on Crash, and I mean that was a famous game mode. And I was like, well, you know what? Crash is kind of small in COD Mobile. How can I just take this to the next level and make this just absolutely crazy? Favela. I played it in ranked. It is so huge. The rooms, you can get on roofs. You can be inside the second floor. You've got a ground level. So, yeah, of course, you've got a time limit. It's about 2 minutes per round for the, seekers to try to find the hiders. But I think it's certainly doable.
I think this would be... How many? Do we know how many rounds that will be?
I think it's to the first of 3.
Are they joining?
They're apparently having a party in the bathroom, but in any case,
I texted them already, so they know they gotta join the lobby.
okay, cool.
Well, there we go. We got 3.
All right, guys. As you can see, we're almost ready to hop into the action right here.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
That is
time
funny.
is it?
All right, so that's game 5, where we have hide and seek, melees, smoke, and flash grenades only. Then we go to game 6, if needed. Kill house, melee only, right? So more melees. This one kind of expand. You can use different things. I am really, again, excited about game mode number 7. I hope we get to Wild Wild West.
Yep. I think that's best case scenario for sure.
Being in Texas, you kind of have to have a Wild West theme anyway, so I'm hoping for chaos and getting to game 7.
I'm on
Team
board with
Deathmatch,
that.
Rust. Yeah.
Obviously, these are looking at the teams that we had. These are the 2 teams that I predicted that would make it this far. Even with what you want to call nonsensical game modes, you can. At the end of the day, these guys have the COD Mobile experience, and it is absolutely shown through so far today. So I think that it's going to be a very competitive best of 7. I don't feel like any of the modes really favor one team or the other, and the one that could be interesting would be probably the hardpoint with shotguns, but I don't feel like we really got any shotgun dominant players in this matchup. So overall, I think it's kind of a coin flip who comes out on top. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. But yeah, it's gonna be really, really fun to watch as we get ready to hop in the action.
So speaking of chat, how are they enjoying this? Have you seen many comments? Are they enjoying?
Oh, they're loving it.
Okay, I'm loving it.
I feel like they've been excited for all of the new game modes that have been presented so far. So
Awesome.
They seem to be enjoying it. Let us know in the comments if that is the case. And if you want to see more LAN events, you know what? We got LAN events coming up, hopefully in what I would assume to be December for Stage 5. So obviously got that. But you know what? This type of stuff is fun too, and it's a lot lower on the stress level.
Yep, and once again, want to mention this video is sponsored by Call of Duty Mobile. Make sure you check out the link in the description below to download the game if you don't have it yet, or if you need it on a second device, go ahead and click that link, install it, let it rip, tater chip. I had to bring out some Texas sayings here.
I have never heard that one before.
What about
is that original?
let her
Texas?
rip, tater chip?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I've heard it my whole life. Handy as a front pocket on a shirt.
I've never heard that one either.
That's what I told my brother growing up. You're about as handy as a front pocket on a shirt. It's pretty handy.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, we're loving it. Good, love it. Thank you everybody for joining. I'm in Dallas. Well, shout out to being in Dallas. I'm sorry I can't give you our location. Well, I guess we kind of did give our location, but you have to scrub the stream to actually find it. So, our players appear to be still taking their sweet time, slowly trickling back into the room. Not sure why the
They
bathroom
take a victory lap? Is that what it was?
is where they
I have no idea.
decide to have a party. But you know what? Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do.
I trust them about as far as I can throw them.
You're a pretty strong guy.
I'm pretty
though.
strong guy, so I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't you play quarterback?
Quarterback? I play linebacker.
Oh, yeah, you look like a linebacker.
Yeah. We're a little less bulky than we used to be, but
Okay.
we're trying to keep up. I could definitely arm wrestle those kids and take them out.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, it would probably just be a repeat of 2021. Little B's arm would just be on the floor.
Yeah. Poor Little B, RIP. We need them for the shots, though. We went through the map selection.
Went
Which
through
one?
the maps.
All right, which one was the favorite map selection? is it the favela?
Chat, you can give your feedback. Mine's got to be between Favela, Hide and Seek, and the Wild Wild West one.
Yeah.
I think I got to give the edge to the Wild Wild West, but I'm curious to see how the Favela plays out. So is that going to be like a full-length search and destroy?
It's going to be first to 3 wins.
Gotcha.
So we're going to tighten it down because it could be 2 minutes per round, 6 rounds.
Yeah,
that could be like a 30-minute game
could
alone.
go on for a while.
Yeah.
All right, understandable.
Your favorite?
My favorite, I handpicked
The
Wild Wild
favela
West.
one?
Well, the favela one was definitely one that I critiqued, but and kind of tweaked it to where it would be fun. But Wild Wild West for me was like, come on now, who doesn't love to see it when pro players use outlaws for Christ's sake? The gun itself is, when it first came out, I invested. That was my first lucky draw, and let me tell you, it didn't get very much use.
That's Sarah.
So,
but the
high
Sarah
noon.
character in that draw. So
yeah,
phenomenal.
everything. The gun itself is great. The kill effect is absolutely amazing, but the gun itself just doesn't. I don't have that high skill gap. That is.
I remember when it came out because that was the first new sniper added game.
Yes.
And everybody was so excited, like, yeah, we finally got a new sniper. And we got it, and it sucked.
Yeah.
And it has not got much better.
Yeah, I would say it's probably gotten significantly worse if I'm being completely honest.
So that's exactly why it's my favorite game mode, though, with the gun selection, and I thought it was going to be fun. So Outlaws only. If we get to that game 7, that's what we got to look forward to. Heck, if it gets a little out of hand, we might push that one up, though.
They may need to
see
bring
it
an
on
ammo box for their operator skill on that one.
Well, you're going to have to pick them up. Pick them up off the dead bodies, all 3 of them that we'll see drop almost instantly.
I think the only dead bodies will be people trying to 360 off the top of Rust and then
Dead,
falling
yeah,
to
they're
their
dead.
death.
Yeah. Self-inflicted wounds.
Yep.
Very true.
All right, well, this is it. We got the confirmation. Everyone's ready to rock and roll. We got the first map selected is going to be that Slums. We'll see some boxing gloves out the ready to rock and roll. We've got the lobby almost full. We're missing 1. And even, Rabala was the first one to join for the other team. What's going on? These guys are here. It's Shotzi that we're missing.
Yep,
yeah,
just waiting on Shotzi.
All right, well, thoughts, predictions, who we got?
I think if it goes to game 7, I think Team Space wins. I think if it ends any earlier, then it's going to be Team Jesus.
It's a good call. I'm looking. So we have 2 NYS LM on each team. So there should be at least some familiar play on some of these with those 2 teammates. Same thing with Team Stamina. Both have the same up there too. So I'm thinking that might come into play. Just some familiar gameplay with somebody else on your team. You kind of know what they're doing. I think that might help a little bit here, especially on the shotgun round.
Somebody's asking for me to download gun skins, and I definitely downloaded everything before, but can you hit the download button just in case? Because that was probably the one thing that we were missing. So you guys are lucky that these guys take forever to get into the lobby, and we now have time to download the skins that we're missing. No, it's a good thing. Trust. That is exactly according to plan. We're just waiting for Shotzi to get into the lobby, and we should be good. Are they getting 45? Everybody's ready.
They are ready.
We go check real quick.
I think Tyler might be checking.
Okay. All right. Well, 4v5. I think I still.
Honestly, in the boxing match, I feel like the 4v5 doesn't really put you at a disadvantage at all.
No, because then you don't have that last person who could potentially sell.
Exactly.
That person that was selling earlier was the person who ended up turning it around and helping the team win, though. So
fair point.
Start off selling, maybe reel it back in towards the end.
Little B said that they gave that one away. They were just jacking around.
Oh,
right.
that's
what he
it was.
said in the interview. So.
Yeah, well,
Totally.
Yeah.
I think they got a little bit ahead of themselves.
I think Little B's head is full of some more things to just bring, But, wait for that.
This is probably one of the most entertaining Call of Duty mobile events I've ever seen. And I get to be a part of it. That's so cool. Thank you for having me here, Bobby.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Like a beautiful
appreciate
sandwich over here. It's got the peanut butter in the middle. Hey, yo, let's go. We're having fun with it.
Yeah.
I think one of the favorite things, I want to see what these players are doing right now. We're getting ready to get into the action. Look at their lounging. We got 2 in the beanbag chairs. They're tossing words back and forth. We're waiting on Shotzi to join the lobby. He's still the last one in. And out of anybody that stands out, I can clearly see Little B. He is definitely one of the players that we're going to be watching and expecting to have high hopes for. Jesus, he's got some luxurious hair. My guy is very loud. I mean, just I want to run my hands right through it. Like, bro, what you got going on up there? The chia growing up there.
His hair is what my hair wishes it was. Like, there's not much you do with it, but just admire it and be like, man. Like,
what shampoo do you use, bro?
Yeah, for real. I don't think it's going to bring my hair back, but you know.
I wanted to talk about him a little bit to see if they were watching the stream, to see if they kind of perked up, but no. They're in their own world.
All right, well, we are still waiting on Shotzi, and if anybody knows, Shotzi, get into the room. You're the last one to join. We can get this TDM on Slums started off. It is going to be the melee only. The boxing gloves are going to be coming out. And there is nowhere to hide in the deep roots of the slums in Panama. So we're excited about jumping in that one. First ever LAN event that I've ever been a part of. First ever esports event that I've ever been a part of live on scene. And I got to say, it's delivered so far. So high expectations met. Had a little bit of a delay, but overall, just absolutely well worth it. So...
But just think what we did during the hour delay. We installed 3 PCs,
Yeah,
completely redid OBS, got the whole stream set up from scratch, Mr.
Yeah.
Genius over here, and that was an undertaking of itself. So it was. I'm very, very, very pleased with how the setup looks. We have a really nice room where we can kind of call this. It's probably not as pretty as what everybody else thinks it is, but man, I'm geeking out pretty hard.
Oh, yeah, bro. Yeah. I've been geeking out since I've gotten here, man. All the hugs we've gotten, all the faces we've seen, all the smiles. It's been a delight, and sure enough, we're still waiting on Shotzi, so I'm going to step away and see if they've got that 5th player coming in, or if we're just going to be 4v5.
He's not coming?
Apparently, he's like, oh, he's going to be at his house in 3 minutes. I'm like, I was looking for his phone. I'm like, dude.
Oh, boy. So,
Should've been the charger.
Say he'd give it like
Tell him he has
5
1 minute, or we're subbing in somebody from a random team. We're gonna put names in a hat and draw it out, and whoever
See who it is.
Whoever's name gets drawn,
minutes. We have a schedule.
they get to play in the championship game. These guys, and also these guys, they've got scrims they gotta play.
yeah.
Like immediately after we're done with this, we're gonna get dinner, and then they're playing very serious Call of Duty Mobile for like 5 hours straight.
Yeah, this is the time to kick back and relax. I mean, we don't be sitting here wasting it. I mean, obviously, they're on the couch. They're kicking it. They're cool, and they're having fun still. But show's got to go on. Stage 4 is right around the corner. Team's got to get prepared. And obviously, we're going to be here all week long. Bobby's going to be with us for another day. And then he's going to head off to do his journeys with the staff that's putting it together and making it happen on that end. We're going to be holding the fort down here. And I've got to say, this is one of the better facilities. Yeah, I think, if not the best. I saw the rooms. They're very nice. The PCs are very clean. We got a little bit of a situation with one earlier, but we got to replace it. Everything was rocking and rolling. So, does look like we haven't gotten the say-so on that 5th player, but
No, they're getting it right now.
they're getting it right now.
Somebody's
Good.
gonna substitute.
Someone is going to substitute. So, we are going to have a 5v5 with...
Do you want to draw the name, or do you care?
No, I was kidding about that. They can just pick whoever they want.
Yeah.
They chose you. You have to go play.
They
Well, look, we won't go behind what could have happened. You know, one of the teams couldn't make it, and we had to improvise, and it did look like we were not going to have all the teams show up, and or not one more other team. And what could have happened was we could have had Zim play. We know Peanut Peterson. Look, he would have been shooting bodies, and that would have been the only bodies he would have been shooting. He would have just been punching the bodies the whole time. That would.
I feel like he would have really loved the melee only.
Oh yeah. He would have brought the axe. He would have brought the melees. He would have brought the boxing gloves out, and he would have had fun doing it too. So we are going to have that random mammoth joining in. Make sure he's got his setup. It's going to be a last ditch effort to get someone in there as a 5th. Why not have one of your real teammates in game? So.
And I feel like this is a fair substitution as well. Like somebody from his own team, him being Shotzi, being the replacement. So it does look like he's ready. Now that we are ready to start, naturally, Carlos and Roballo are going to go ahead and unready. So try to get those guys in place. And we should be good to go. Everybody asking where Day is. Unfortunately, we're not able to get Day here. Obviously, there's different combinations. We got to try out new people and give people opportunities. So I'm glad to be here with Verdict and Raider, and it's been a blast so far. Give a studio tour. Guys, I promise I'm going to try to vlog things. I'm really bad about vlogging, but I vlogged like a little bit in the setup, and then I'm going to do my best to try to capture some things throughout the rest of the night as well, as obviously players are scrimming. We probably go adventure a little bit and maybe try out some good food too.
Yeah, definitely. Got to get those bellies full.
Maybe not Texas Roadhouse again.
Oh, well,
I feel like eating Texas Roadhouse in Texas is almost like offensive.
It is. Is it even Texas Roadhouse if it's in Texas? Is it just
I think it's just
Roadhouse?
Roadhouse.
Yeah, Roadhouse.
Like a Patrick Swayze.
Well, exactly. Well, I mean, look, we had to get the players all to, determine where they wanted to go to eat last night, and all we heard last night from Little B was, let's go get sushi. Let's go get sushi. That's where we're going. We're going to get sushi. And I'm like, bro, not everybody wants sushi. Okay, not everybody. So we just, we made the easy choice, made it, But, yeah, definitely not going back to Texas Roadhouse.
Did Little B have the crispy steak?
Yes.
And he came from raw sushi to crispy steak. Okay.
Yes.
I'm just making sure.
Natural transition.
The thought process behind it, obviously, yeah. Well, he's got something rattling up there, guys. I mean, wonder what lucky draw he wants if he does manage to get the win here.
That's a good. I bet it'll be a mythic one.
Oh, I bet it would
I think
too.
most people would go for that one.
That new Switchblade's looking pretty sweet.
Oh,
It's
it's a beauty. Absolutely.
So nice. I'm enjoying dropping 11 of them before the game starts. When I have them, drop 11 of them. That was a pretty cool feature. All right, boxing gloves only.
Yeah, boxing gloves on. We're heading into the rings of the slums here in Panama, and you can see it on the left-hand side of your screen. The world champs right around the corner. Who's going to be the world champs here in this melee, the boxing glove only event? Whiffs coming through for Little B. He gets stomped on, but Vibe in there to get the trades. 2-3 now as Snipes gets on board. We are even across the board, and it is a bloodbath. The gloves are in, they are on, they are off, they are all over the place.
Hey, these guys are going toe-to-toe right now. Absolutely no question about it. And looks like we've got people playing a little bit more passive this time. We didn't really see that last time. For the most part, we got Carlos emoting in the middle of the map. And these guys know it's not just a qualifier anymore. This is for the $1,000. So playing a little bit more passive, trying to be a bit more calculated in those pushes they make. I don't know how Vibin is still alive, trying to take advantage of the high ground, but he's going to get obliterated off of it right there, as we do see Team Jesus taking the lead right here. Trades back and forth, and right now, neither team looking like they've got a serious edge.
Yeah, it's going to be close to being ringside. Definitely going to be where a lot of encounters. We should have just said, hey, you spawn in, you got to go to the middle. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. You can't hide. You can't. To 50, this one's going to be a long one. I think we might even see time kind of expire. We're right there. It's Little B finding the two-piece. Looking for some more jaws to punch, but it is going to be his jaw getting clenched right there and shut down. And Lossy there to get the trades with it, as we see tied ball game, 18-18, the ringside. All players wrapped around it. Everyone is fully invested. Punches being thrown left and right. Hooks, jabs, jaws being broken. This is a literal little ringside approach here.
I mean, there's just nobody that can take the lead right now. Constant lead changes as 2 kills now go in for Team Jesus, and it's looking like it's going to go down the wire. And the odds of us going to time pretty slim, as we're 2 minutes in, about halfway done. But this has definitely been a more tactical play style for the melee-only approach, as we do finally get Jesus team taking a little bit of lead right here. As I say that, Little B immediately finds a 2-piece and basically evens things out right there. The full team looking to push through on the right side of the map right here. Nobody wants to push Pepe right now. Looks like trying to bait them into the gunfights, rather the punch fights, and Little B gonna find another, and just like that, team space in the lead.
Notice that Robalo's been playing the tournament mode with those red Sprite gloves that he has rolling.
It's too close.
He has been grinding.
Grinding tournament
Hashtag
mode.
time in, bro. There it goes. Space.
Was that 4?
That was
Yes.
3 in the feed and the 4th for the combo. The 1-2 punch, make it 1-2-3-4. Robalo there to get him taken down finally. His lead is shifted right back over into Team Space's favor. It doesn't look like they want to give it up that easy. Vibe and drop. Lead, bridge. Oh, baby. Little B, little Tyson Fury action. 4 kills in a row. He's wanting more. He's going to give it to him, baby. The 1-2. He hits one, gets the other, but the slide. As he's finally taken down, but Losty able to pick up the slack too. 2 kills away. I don't believe they know it because Viben's got the 49th. Rabalo keeping the dream alive. Little B not going to be able to get the kill before Space does. The team puts on it just like that. What started off slow ends really, really quick.
I mean, yeah, Little B's team was not giving it away on that one. I think they identified some of the mistakes they made initially. And, man, they capitalized. And we saw him with, what, a 4 or 5? I think it was a 6 free at one point. And, man, 16 and 9 right there, popping off. And his momentum has carried through from that first payout, search and destroy. And they go big. They take map number 1.
He put his money where his mouth was when he came in for the interview. They said they were winning. He came out swinging.
He's got to come out swinging if he's definitely got to come out swinging if he wants to win. We got a gang full of killers on each side, and right now 16-9 Little B leading the pack in that first game as we're gonna get geared up for game number 2. It is gonna be the raid dodgeball. This is the mode that you were talking about.
This is the mode I was talking about.
Get the tomahawks out ready, baby. We're hitting the court side in the Los Angeles Hills of California for a little bit of raid action. We're going to line it up on the side of the court side. We're just going to throw those tomahawks. Who you got with the advantage? Who has the best accuracy with the combat axe?
No, is that combat axe? I have no way of evaluating this one. Like, we never see the combat axe get used in competitive play. I mean, you can, like, maybe compare it to sniping, but you got to, like, lead things, so maybe you can give the advantage to Team Space, but...
If people throw thermites, right?
Thermites,
kind of the same. Like, listen, it's the same
Space
trajectory.
is a big thermite user.
It's the same trajectory. You got to
Okay.
lead the people if you want to stick it to them. So if you have done that in the past, plus I never see or rarely see anybody running a tomahawk that's not also sniping. So maybe some of the snipers here run the tomahawk a little bit.
Yeah. You got to excuse me. I hear thermite. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
thermite abusing
Cringe.
rank. Yeah. Those are the same kids that are using the reactor core.
Oh, my God.
We're I'm getting off a little on tangent. I heard thermite.
We should have run reactor core only.
Oh, God. That would be so awful. Good night. We'd be 3 people on each floor just killing left and right. I mean,
Oh man.
tremendous amount of skill to use that one.
All right, Shotzi's here.
Okay, Shots is here. Gang's ready to
Just
rock
needed
and
a
roll.
second. All right.
Game number 2, it's Raid, Search, or Destroy. Then we're going to play a little dodgeball, but instead of dodgeballs, it's going to be Dodge the Tomahawk.
Dodge the tomahawk.
All right, I don't know how this one's going to pan out. Obviously, you've got to be able to get the kills if you're the attacking team. If you're the defense, you can just duck, dodge, dive, dip, and dodge, right? I mean, that's all you got to do.
Yeah, something like
that's
that.
not-
Yeah.
They say
5Ds of dodgeball.
I will
if you
tell
can-
you, there
if you
is.
can dodge a brick, you can dodge a ball.
There you go. If you can dodge a tomahawk, there we go.
And I will tell you, there is something a little bit unique about the tomahawk as a lethal.
Okay.
Throw a grenade, throw a sticky grenade, throw anything else. When you die, that grenade still explodes. If you throw a tomahawk and you're in the middle of the throw and the tomahawk's in the air and you die, tomahawk disappears.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense, but the tomahawk will disappear in air if you die while it's rolling towards them.
Wow. Well, this is going to be interesting. We'll see how it pans out. I mean, obviously, you got to have shrapnel on. What about restock? Does that work too?
Restock does work.
Do we need a 3-round limit for this?
It's high possibility.
Just for settings purposes.
So 1 round in, and then we flip, or to be actually.
Or are we
2
just doing
rounds?
regular 6-round? No, I'm thinking different things. 6 rounds. My bad.
6 rounds?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
I think that should be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
think
then the
everybody
first
in
to
chat
three.
would be very disappointed if we didn't do that.
Should we do it like Anchorman? Have them all line up and like, are you guys ready? Let's go. And then just toss the tridents, the tomahawks. Yeah, you get the picture. Like everyone's lined up. Are you ready to, paint the scene to be very dramatic and. Obviously, they're going to be looking each other eye to eye because they're literally in the next room, ready to rock and roll. The exception of Rabalo and Shotzi, who unfortunately couldn't be here at the time. Shotzi will be here tomorrow, but Rabalo not able to travel. Look at them. They're all right next to each other.
There's
literally in the
couches
middle-
everywhere, and they're on the floor.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. To each their own.
Huh?
It's first to 3. Or are you just gonna play the whole game?
No, we'll play the whole
We'll
game.
play the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right. We got all but 2 ready to go, and probably them just joking around. So
Yeah.
we'll get those last 2 ready to go, and we should be good for game 2. Right now, it's for Team Jesus. You can't let that lead grow, especially given the fact that the later you get, the tougher it is to come back. So they've got to go big right here, and we'll see if maybe they've got something extra up their sleeves. Oh, we're going extra 150?
They asked for more time.
Good deal. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
For Tomahawks. That's interesting.
They are not confident in their tomahawk
Yeah.
abilities.
I mean,
think.
it's a high skill gap. I think, I'll give you a little background. When I was playing Call of Duty for the first time, it was Black Ops, and Sticks and Stones was like, I didn't even care about winning that game just to hit some sweet tomahawks across the map, take someone back from being so close to victory, sending them back to the lobby. That was like one of my things. But the tomahawks here, they take a ton more skill than that Black Ops 2 vibe. I give it to you. The talent then still very high, but here in Call of Duty Mobile, the combat axe, it's a different breed.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how tactical. I don't know what noise we're hearing right now. I'm curious to see how tactical these guys end up getting on this. Is obviously, oh my gosh, it's gonna be an all-out brawl over. Oh wait, that's
There we go. We're gonna get
It's
the
dodgeball.
Anchorman
It's
style.
dodgeball. Oh, are they going? They're straight lining up. All right, here we go. The first stick has not been thrown yet. Stone has not been thrown. I don't even know how to phrase it.
They ready to go? Are they looking at it?
Oh, they're
Oh,
like
there we
going
go.
Dodgeball,
side to side.
dodgeball.
All right, here we go.
So they count down in the room and then they start.
Okay. I wish I could hear the countdown. There it goes.
There it goes! Let him out! Oh my!
2 down already.
And right now it's pure chaos. I mean, the attempt to predict the movement of somebody on this is going to be nigh on impossible. And right
Whoa!
now, it's all
Vibing.
Team Jesus vibing. Trying to 1v4 in that situation is not looking good. And that's going to be Team Space, I think. Not taking round
Yeah.
1.
Team Jesus taking round 1 there. We got the money shot. Vibing catches one, but catches one right in return. It's a payoff round. This is the one we were looking forward to. Man, I think I can take this a 10-round win, man. This is about as intense as it gets. He's gonna get shiesty, get in the rotation. They're gonna flip sides too. I appreciate the first round we had Team Jesus on the other side.
Okay.
Now we're flipping it, and I'm digging the competitive integrity.
What's he running tracker for? Like, you got everybody on the inside
thinking.
of the same basketball court. What is tracker gonna do for you?
And I saw a trip mine and a trophy system.
Yeah.
Trophy system is smart because it does for some reason.
Oh, yeah! That's I mean, you can kill somebody with a trophy system as well. So, I believe...
What? What?
Where are you going?
He's like, where'd my tomahawk go?
Look, I think. Hey! Skies finishes him off, man. You know the room has got to be
A little
standing.
side hand action
Oh
looked
my
like it
gosh.
came.
I guess because he's not in the room, he kind of missed the memo on what they were doing right there. The trophy's actually a big brain play, though, because that completely destroys the tomahawk. You can potentially take away, like, everything your opposing team has to work with right there.
I don't know. We'll allow it for now. I
yeah.
should definitely intervene. Like, hey, take the trophies this month. Don't throw it down. I mean, because if we get to a point where everyone's tomahawks are expired, what's going to happen? It doesn't matter now. If shots are coming through, Carlinhos and Jesus is going to be able to find. Oh, man, Carlos, I don't know how that one lined up. That was such a crispy shot. He's looking for more. He's going to lose one. No. 2 for 1 so far. There it goes. Carlos.
Cut. Double goes in. Team Jesus on the break and taking the round. Lossie, last player alive right here. He's going to be able to find one onto Raballo, but still 3 that he's got to deal with, and they should be able to track down that tomahawk. That's going to be a big kill for them, and it is going to be Team Jesus retaking the lead right here. Is a little bit still looking to put the first kill on the board. Same for Pepe. Momentum from the boxing match not quite carrying through with the Tomahawks, and he's got to find a way to start reading these patterns because he has not been able to have a big impact so far.
I love tomahawks. I figured the Anchorman reference earlier
Yes.
with the tridents and I love lamp.
Yeah, there we go. I love carpet. You don't even know what you're talking about. Right here. We know what we're talking about is...
Whoa!
Oh, did he get 3
Fastest round ever.
of those? He's the fastest man alive.
He He's a madman. He's going crazy with the tomahawks. He's got 6 on the board already.
It's a
Little
maniac.
B in the dumps right now. We got to focus up right here if his team's going to have a chance in this one. And right now, Jesus and Carlos combining for 11 and 2, especially in something that maybe from the initial looks appears to be just luck. These guys are showing that is absolutely not the case.
Courtside we are. Here is 3 players dropping off the bat. Little B still not able to get on board, but his team is picking up the slack. Vibin's going to find one. Carlos, he's a demon in the lobby. You need to find a way to take him out. Oh, point blank. Little B gets 4.
Oh, my! There's no way! There's no way he clips his whole V5! There's 3 in a row! He's got an opportunity! Space seems to be AFK! Oh my gosh!
There's no way.
They're on the brink of disaster.
Look, they're
I
in
thought he had it.
shambles right now. Space is just hiding. I think his
Tomahawk's
I think his tomahawk
Oh,
is
he
off
might
the
have thrown
court.
it outside the map. Raballo can't fight. Wait, no, he
he's
gets
got
it.
it. He's got it.
Oh my gosh, the 1v5 is possible. Absolute chaos, but it would be disaster for Team Little B to lose this one. He had it lined up. But now down to a 1v1. It would be a 1v5 for the win, and he's going to be able to pick it up right here. I don't think Space has one to work with. All they can hope to do is push it to time, but he's still got a minute left.
Well, he's got plenty of time to play. I mean, obviously, there's no tomahawk for him to use. And as long as he stays alive, it's... Oh! Not going to happen. Raballo, the ace. Give the man a prize. I'd shake his hand, but he's not here right now.
The ace.
He is just godlike with the tomahawk. How pleasing was that for you to
That was
watch?
so
Man,
good.
so aesthetically pleasing.
I'll tell you, I have a clip when I clipped Raballo with the tomahawk in the Trovo showdown. In the Trovo showdown, so maybe he did some practice. That was the only time I think I killed him.
That's, I mean, it's, good motivation right there. But man, oh man, he bounced back big time. And that was the opportunity for Team Space to finally get back into it. 5v1. That is not the type of opportunity that you can throw away. These guys think now maybe understanding a little bit more. You gotta, especially when you're throwing toward the fence, you can't aim too high because it'll just fly straight off the map right there. You gotta aim a little bit lower and be more precise with it. A slow start, but finally the kill's picking up. Team Space with the lead once again, but we've seen this before. Unfortunately for Team Jesus, it is not Raballo left alive. Little B finally going to find a couple, and they're back in the game.
And there we go, bridging the gap. We flipped sides already now. It's all about who can continue with the advantage right there. Little B finally starting to contribute. He's starting to pick it up, but I mean, at what cost? Getting clipped by Raballo. In the 1v5, the clutch, the AC is an absolute madman right now. Lead's still in heavy favor of Team Jesus now as we're going to line him up and we're going to knock him down yet again. Rolling into it now as you can see everyone's starting to strafe. Don't throw that bad boy over. No kills to show for now, but sure enough, it is going to be Vibin with first blood. Space going to get dropped. Jesus trying to reel it back in. Close this one out. Vibin going to be able to find a two-piece. Maybe it's his time to shine.
Looks like Jesus is going for a wall bounce there or something. Not entirely sure what was happening, but he backs up. He's the last player left alive. He's seeing if he can pull a Raballo. He's not going to be able to make it happen. Straight to the face from the hands of Little B right there, and they're slowly creeping their way back into the game with now 2 rounds in a row.
To your point about keeping the tomahawk trajectory low, you can touch the anywhere on the body and they will die. So if you hit them in the foot, it's still a frag. So I would encourage that same thing for sure. It seems like they are losing 3 or 4 every round.
All right, well, here we go. Payoff round now is everyone's trying to line them up. Who's got the best tomahawk approach here? The throws are in. Space is going to find and connect for first blood. Nobody there for trades, and Team Jesus off the bat going to have a little bit of a disadvantage with the man himself. Raballo and Pepe, they're going to put 2 on board. Just like that, they take the player lead. Court side approach now. Snipes vibing. They are just...
He had to thread the needle on that one. There were 3 people stacked on top of each other, and he had better odds of hitting than he did of missing, but unfortunate for him, Jesus now left all alone and looking like his team letting him back in the game, but he's trying to keep that lead.
Trophy system.
One goes through right there. You got to avoid the trophies, and looks like his opponents may have lost their tomahawks. I'm not 100% positive right here. He's still going to be able to pick up his. This may be a guaranteed 1v3.
I saw a blue line in there. Somebody has a tomahawk.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I believe one, at least one have it.
This is not pretty.
Oh, it's not pretty at all. I mean, again, I'm going back to, why do you have tracker on? Come on. Why am I being able to see footprints on the screen? That is a problem. Snipes.
1v1.
He's going to see more than footprints. He's going to see the barrel end of that tomahawk. What the? Losty. Completely lost in the sauce. Let's play the objective. That's not how this game works, homie.
It's a 1v3, one way or another. Not the typical way, but you know what? In Tomahawks only, you got to do what you got to do, and Jesus maybe a little bit busy celebrating or something else, but what's the...
Maybe they're waiting on Carlos. Maybe we're into the restroom. I don't know.
Okay.
There he goes. There he goes.
Okay,
There
we're
we
back,
go.
we're back.
All right. Well, that's what, a 1v5 choke. Ooh. 1v3 choked. Team Space is in shambles. They need 1 to stay alive, and of course they need 3 to win. So what'll happen first now? Shots coming
Is
through.
Little B looking for his tomahawk underneath the bench? Ooh, clean shots from Carlos right there. He's going to be the last one left standing, but he's not going to be able to clutch up in the 1v3, and Team Space keeps their hopes alive. We are on game point right now for Team Jesus. They can tie things up with a win right here. Like you said, Snipes with 11, sitting on a 2 KD. Maybe needs to become a Tomahawk main and Call of Duty Mobile competitive. We'll have to wait and see, but the team's going to go ahead and line up once again right here, and it seems like they don't really care about what side they line up on. They just want to get going, and things should be underway right here as we await the first Tomahawk to be thrown.
And
I
there
think.
it goes. Oh, I don't know how that one missed. It looked like Snipes had it lined up. Vibe had it lined up. So did Carlos. So they trade. You just got to get it out of your hand, right? Just throw it. There it goes. 3 in the feed. 2 left standing. Make it 1. Snipes. Can he do the impossible? This would be the ace. This is what Ravallo did earlier. He's going to be able to find another. Pepe's drop. He's still alive. Oh, Carlos shuts down the dream. And guess what? Ladies and gentlemen, we are tied up in the series 1-1 as we are heading and guaranteed at least a game number 5. That's the hide and seek.
At least game
Favilla.
5.
Yeah.
We're
that's
getting
what-
that
that's what
fun
we're here
game for sure. But now we got to figure out in this next game. Well, first of all, let me recap. I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna do this on stream. This
Okay.
was so much fun.
Oh,
Y'all
yeah,
figure this
yeah.
out.
I mean,
I'm gonna
look,
have to do
customs
this.
with Combat X only, sign me up. I'm there all day long, and I'm sure Snipes will be there as well as Jesus and Raballo. The 1v5 from Raballo. I mean, we were just sitting here like, oh, this is just enough casual round, and all of a sudden, Mans is pulling off mysteries and all kinds of. I don't know where he was pulling tomahawks out of, but. Sure enough, he's going to be pulling them out of the dead bodies, and there it goes. Team Jesus going to be able to tie us back up, and again, that is going to guarantee us that game number 5. Game number 3, that's the one that's right around the corner. It's going to be the Nuketown. It's going to be the Protected VIP. This one should be fun, too.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Back-to-back very unique game modes, and I think this is one... I don't know what to expect right here. I don't know how strategic we're going to be. Obviously, you got 4 pistols on the map, but it is going to be in frontline, so... It's not a mode that we typically see in competitive Call of Duty Mobile. It's going to be on Nuketown as well. So it's the question is, like, do you commit more heavily to the defense, knowing how quickly things can end, or do you try to full send it on offense and see if you can be the team that ends things early?
Who was popping off the pistols earlier? Was that Little B?
That was a little bit.
That was Little B.
Yeah, that was a little bit.
I mean, if
I'm expecting
Yeah.
8-man deagles, if
Yeah.
I had to guess.
He was even going up against others with deagles, and he just strafed better. He had better control of the deagle, so I think that will be a pretty good advantage for Little B's team. I'm just wondering who they're going to choose to be the melee only.
I mean, if I had my pick on the top side of my screen, thinking about where we saw people striving and some people just not really, stepping up to the plate. Whoever struggled in the payout with the pistols only definitely needs to be that player. I think Losty had a little bit of a struggle at first. I think Vibit even was one of those players. So I don't think you can go wrong with either or there. On the bottom side, there's no way you can designate Shotzi or Raballo because they're going to be the players who are not going to be in the room. They're not going to be
Yeah.
remotely in. So
Yeah, you need that communication.
Yeah, you need that communication, and they don't have Discord connection in there, so it's a hope and a will to see if if they can just read the play. But it's definitely got to be either Jesus, Carlos, or Pepe.
I'm curious to see. I feel like Carlos is the type of guy that would just volunteer to do it. Like he seems like he would be down to take one for the team and see if he can make the plays. So that's gonna be my guess, but
he volunteered his tribute.
He will volunteer his tribute for this episode of the Hunger Games. Not episode. What the rounds of the Hunger Games? Year Hunger? I don't know.
Round.
Either way, it's I mean, this could be like a 6-minute match, or this could be like a 20-second match.
Yeah, and I think we determined if nobody makes it across the line, the winner is going to be the team
With
who
most
has
kills.
most kills. So
Yep.
we shot it up to 50. I think that's still a doable thing. Could we see that time expire beforehand, though? It's 5-minute time limit, so I don't know. Maybe so. If
The fact that this is frontline is going to make it really difficult.
Yeah.
Because there's people respawning on the exact spot where you're trying to get to. I don't know if I think anybody's going to make it there. Like, it's going to take some absolute god tier movement in order to make that happen.
wow.
I'm thinking there's going to be like slow play, then people start dying, and somebody is going to sneak across.
I think they're going to go with like a V formation. Like,
Yeah.
everybody in front's just going to eat the bullets, and hopefully the guy behind makes it to the finish line.
Some 300 style.
Uh-huh.
Who's going to eat the arrows, right? Who's going?
I was thinking like the Mighty Ducks. But
Oh, yeah,
that
well,
was
yeah.
yeah.
If
Either way.
the melee celebrity
Yeah.
can have some decent movement to stay away from the pistols, definitely have a chance for sure. I like the wedge wedge buster, like that V formation kind of.
I think maybe the kills should be higher. So
Okay.
that they don't just like play for kills, you know?
Yeah, I would go. I mean,
75?
honestly, probably like 100. 'Cause
Okay, yeah.
I think we want to try to avoid going to kills as much as possible.
There we go.
As well, right?
Yeah,
Double time.
maybe not double time.
450.
Yeah.
Yeah,
perfect.
450 is good.
There we go. Everything is set in stone. Nuketown front line, protect the VIP. Course of the mission: escort your VIP to the opposite side of the map. Capture the spawn site. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be a uphill battle, but we'll see which team prevails. Is obviously we've got a lot up for grabs. It's $1,000 cash, and we've already flexed it here earlier. Not only that, but if you win, this man right here, the giveaway god.
5 lucky draws.
Yeah, 5 lucky draws. So each player will receive one of those, as well as $200 in cash a day, unless you're remote, Rabalo and Shotzi. I got you handled though. I'll handle the cash distribution on that end. So we're good on that one.
All right.
These are the two VIPs.
Getting close.
All right. Losty and Shotzi going to be the VIP. So maybe
Oh.
they do have Discord communications, or
I don't
maybe
know.
they're just going to
Wing it.
send Rabalo to slay out and trust that Shotzi's going to keep running at the opposite side.
We'll have to see how it pans out. Shotzi, obviously.
You can't hide a nuke.
No, you can't. There's nowhere. I mean,
can't.
obviously, when you're spawning in, you're right there, exactly where you started at the begin with. And we struggled a little bit trying to put this together. We're like, do we make it a TDM? Well, it's not going to work. Hardpoint. That's probably even worse. Let's be real. Those spawns rotating. I mean, you're flipping. You're left. You're right. You're everywhere. It's frontline was the only way to go, and obviously we don't see too much of it. Obviously, it got tossed into the mix for rank, but the majority of the players want to play objective-based games. They want to play Search or Destroy. They want to have fun. We're gonna have fun with it.
Have you played ranked frontline?
I have not.
Have you?
I've
No,
never,
yeah.
I've never
I've done it for the rank bonus, but I've never played it. Just to get up the legendary, and surprisingly, I didn't get a single match in frontline. But I got the frontline bonus for having all 5 modes selected.
Oh, you get a bonus for that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually a good idea because it
I
means
agree.
for the
Nobody's
most
gonna
part
do
you
it.
have faster queue time. I feel like people do it. I don't
Yeah.
know. Because I feel like there's so many people that play ranked like just to get the rank rewards. Like they don't care what mode they have to play to get it. So
Yeah. I understand.
Yeah, not everybody sweats like us, right?
I,
Or those guys in there. Those guys
I
are
just-
sweaty, let me tell you what.
I just am a search and destroy. I know people love it, but for me, I have to have like all day long. I'm either in meetings or talking. I need something that's just quick action,
Yes.
where I can either kill a lot or die a lot, and usually a combination of both.
I don't want to be sitting staring at my screen for a majority of my time playing a game. So that's where I'm at with that. If I'm feeling a little, strategic, if I'm feeling like, hey, the gunny side, let's go ahead and test the waters, and maybe we'll get the luck of the draw on a better map. Yeah, we'll play some search and destroy, but
That's cool.
that's very. I mean, my chat knows that's very few and far and in between. We play a lot of respawns, and we still struggle there too. So.
I did have like a streak where I played only search and destroy, but it was mainly because persistence was in the game.
Yep.
So that was like my search and destroy glory days, and then after that, it's just like
Look,
now that there's not persistence, it's just respawns are just fun.
And look, Bobby says that, but every Trovo showdown beforehand, Bobby's like, "Oh, I suck at search and destroy." Bobby has improved so much in search and destroy since then. So
see,
persistence paid off for
It
Bobby.
looks like I improved in search and destroy because last Trovo showdown there weren't any pro players.
Well,
I'm not offended by that, but it is true.
but the Trovo showdown before that, we played Meltdown. And you came out with a sniper, and you were top fragging the entire thing.
That happens like 2 times a year. Like it happened in firing range on the Trovo showdown. Like who knows how long ago? I think it was like a year and a half ago. So that was the one time that I tilted Noah, and then I did it one more time in Meltdown. But outside of that, it just doesn't happen.
All right, well, we're into the action here. Protect the VIP. Obviously, pistols only. Smoke's coming through. An interesting little push. It's an ego. Pepe going big. Gets 2, but Jesus there as well. And now it's all on Shotzi, who gets shut down. He's going to be sent right back to where he started. Is that game?
Did that?
That's the one.
What?
Doesn't he have to make it through the fence?
Yeah,
He did?
he did.
They won.
That's game.
He made it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
That was quick.
What?
Losty straight up won it.
Was that a diversion? Did Losty go
I
left?
think they all went this way, and Losty
Wow.
came, or they
All
went
right,
this
well-
way, Losty came around. Wow.
Well, let's get a POV of the players.
They're like,
what the hell just happened? What's going on? Did we play?
So
Is
which
it over?
team
Yeah.
won?
And we saw Losty, and Losty
Losty.
was like, "Hey, I'm here. What do I get?"
I feel like
So
maybe
Team
they-
Space.
Yeah, maybe they didn't understand. Maybe they would want to redo.
Let me go convert.
Ask if they,
convene with the players.
yeah, they're saying they didn't even know. So yeah. Hold on. Hold on. So make it so that everybody has to run a certain default skin, but the VIP has a certain
Yeah,
skin.
yeah.
Good idea. If they have the Bobby Plays skin, that'd be the celebrity.
All right, we're gonna give that a do-over. What happened? So basically, somebody won in the first 20 seconds, as I predicted that they would. But there may have been some ambiguity from the side of the players, and also there was not like a definitive way to tell which player was the VIP. I will say the smoke usage off the start was very big brain because that allowed them to basically sneak through immediately to the opposite side.
Yes.
We need NA45 5v5 with Bobby play skins. That would be something else. That would give me nightmares for weeks.
Please no. I'll tell you, I'm doing weapon mastery on all the guns.
Mm-hmm.
So the NA45, I said I was going to do it without getting a single kill and get it all the way to the full weapon
Wait, how do
mastery.
you do that?
Run melee. And melee and the sniper and then just do melee the whole time.
Okay.
Well, I was just kind of jacking around when I was getting it to just 2,000 before you have to run it in ranked.
Uh-huh.
And I hip fired and killed the person with it. So I have one death on my weapon mastery with the NA45. I was like, oh no.
Tragic.
It was tragic.
How many games did you have to play leading up to that?
I think I'd played. I don't have it complete yet. I'm still working on it. But I think I had played 40 games. I was 40 games in and no.
That's tragic.
Yeah. So I will have one with my NA45 now.
R.I.P.
Yes.
Is there another gun that you would be willing to... Wait, is there weapon mastery for the D13?
No.
Okay.
They don't have it for any of...
The secondaries?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I wish they would add weapon leaderboards for that because I would love to spectate the number 1 D13 player.
That would be cool.
I don't know anybody that's that much of a glutton for pain, but that would definitely be very interesting.
The worst diamond grind, 100%, was the D13.
Yeah, I don't plan on ever getting that.
But it looks so good.
But you're never going to use it!
Maybe we should have a D13 tournament.
Somebody else can host that one because I do not want to be there for that. That would be like... Doesn't D13 travel like slower than the Tomahawk? Or am I tripping?
Yes. and it ricochets,
Oh, brother.
and it has trajectory and arc, and it dies off. It's just a terrible, terrible weapon.
Are they good?
Yeah, well, Little B came out. He was like, "Oh, we won. We saw Little." I was like, "Whoa, we're gonna run it back." All right, that was. We thought the logistics of it out, but then when we saw it in our eyes, and we're like, "Whoa,
That was fast.
So what they're gonna do is they're gonna run default skins for the bodyguards, and then the VIPs are gonna be running something bright and shiny, so they'll know exactly who it is they gotta kill. So
Excellent.
we're gonna run it back and have. And it's not because we want to fix the match and we don't want to reward the players who are. That was just not anything that
Not
we
intended.
anticipated to see, right?
I mean, I anticipated it, but
I mean, yeah, well, fair enough, fair enough.
Just not the intended outcome.
Yeah,
They wanted
exactly.
a little
Like,
bit of- yeah.
within the first 3 seconds, okay, let's go.
It was funny how he got all the way across, even though the others had died. They had already exited
Yeah,
their spawn,
yeah.
which is crazy. He was able to miss them.
That's wild. Well, we're
See
gonna
if they can do it again.
change the skins. We're gonna get geared up. Everyone's ready to go. And chat, if you're looking, you are getting prime pictures and live feed of that's Snipes. He's got no shoes on, and that room is just so god awful. I'm just kidding. Snipes, your feet don't stay.
I'm glad
They're-
you
they're
went
beautiful.
instead of us.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, it is what it is. But they're fun. They're enjoying themselves. They're having a great time. And, I mean, just like us, we're sitting here relaxing. They're ready to sweat it out some more, though, as we're going to get geared up for this next one. We're going to run it back. Your VIPs, Losty and Shotzi. They're going to be running some bright skins. I think they agreed on the Outlaw or the Outrider.
Oh, okay.
okay.
The
Yeah.
big bright outrider.
Yeah, the Bright Outrider. Yeah, certainly something doable. And rest of the players, the bodyguards, are going to be running default skins. So we'll be able to clearly distinguish who's who.
I like the quick change.
Yeah.
Definitely a major improvement for the game mode.
You just think of that just on your own? You're that quick-witted all the
Oh
time?
yeah. Well, I mean, that was. I just
Was that
jumped
Zim?
up-
That was
yeah,
Zim's
it was Johnny
idea.
on the
That's
spot.
right,
Like,
yeah.
hey, and I
Zim's
just
the quick
implemented it.
thinker.
I go in the room, everyone's laughing and it's so loud in there. I'm like, hey, and everybody's like, quick, Verdict's talking. I'm like, yeah, there we go. Command and respect. Yeah. Listen up, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna run it back. But I have never felt so much power. I was like, shh, and everyone was like, it was great. It was
Why
like,
don't,
yeah.
y'all, why don't y'all talk and let me do that
Can
again?
you teach my kids this too? Come on, I need some help here.
Back at it.
All right, here we go. Frontline, Nuketown. Who's got the brightest skin of them all? Get a little third-person peek right here. Outlaws.
So we'll pay attention to 3 and 5.
3 and 5, Shotzi. There we go.
See what they can do right here. And hopefully we don't get another 20-second game. Oh, it was 7:30, so it was actually 30 seconds for the last one. I thought it went on for a minute, but looks like Losty getting pushed out pretty far. No way. Did he win already?
He's
he
already
tried.
right there.
Oh,
Oh,
my gosh, that was dangerously close.
Shotzi, did he make it?
Made it.
Dude, come on. I had so much high expectations. We gotta. I don't know. Do we scuff this one and try and think of another game 7?
I mean, I think they won fair and square.
I mean,
Okay,
well,
good thing.
Shotzi won it the second time, and the same exact outcome, the same time frame.
Best 2 out of
Wait,
3.
did Losty win the first one?
Yeah, so we're
Lost
doing
in
game
Shotzi.
2 out of 3.
Best of
three.
Best of
Best
3.
of
We'll run it
yeah.
back. Best of 3. All right, go ahead and run it back. Tell them we're going to be doing the exact same thing. And Bobby saw it. I just didn't see it. Maybe we should have made this one search and destroy on Nuketown. Is that
It may need to be in something like a small map.
shipment?
Frontline, can you do that on that? What's the map with the jungle?
Shipment would be.
Oh,
Yeah. I feel like shipment would be over crazy fast.
oh, crazy fast. Yeah, you said.
You
was
jump on
thinking
top of one of the containers.
The one where it's just like mainly wide open, no buildings to kind of hide in. I can't remember that map.
Not Crossfire. You talking about the jungle? Not
The other one is jungle they added not too long ago. It's a very small.
Favilla? Oh, Apocalypse.
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 Does that have
Oh,
Frontline?
wow. That would kind of be
That
interesting.
might be fun.
I don't think all the players know the map
Probably not.
well enough to.
Yeah, probably not.
Maybe we can do Kill House. Or Summit.
Kill House is not terrible.
Summit would be extremely hard to do.
Summit would be tough.
Yeah. Because
All right, they said BO3,
BO3.
no smokes.
There we go. No smokes.
No,
So
smokes
they're
is
back
fine.
the-
There we go.
the
What do
finale.
you guys want to do?
We're gonna do it back on
Yeah, just keep it.
Nuketown.
You do Nuketown Temple. I like that one, and I never get to see it. There we go.
There we go. All right.
Actually, don't do Nuketown Temple because that one has lower visibility, and that might make it so it somehow ends faster than 30 seconds.
You're gonna see if they go for
Nuketown
the
Russia
record.
it is. Want some snow? There's no place to hide here. Not with those skins.
Oh my gosh, everybody ready up.
We're ready to go.
Crazy!
Best of 3 for one map. Let's do it. 1 for 1 we go. Back to Nuketown this time. A little change of pace. A little bit of snow on the ground. We'll see how it pans out now as we are gearing up for the action. Lossy. So we're going to be keeping our eyes on one side. Shotzzy on the other. First one to get to the opposite side wins and takes the map pool. Or this map pick. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Lossy on the run again. Oh, he's getting a little sneakier with it right here. Shotzzy, he's not trying to be sneaky at all. He said, I'm gunning it. I'm trying to get the win. He gets taken down right there. Lossy trying to sneak his way across. Nobody pushed up too far on either side right now. And 9 Lossy, player 3 for blue. He snuck into garage. He's got an opportunity to make it happen right there. The boxing gloves could have just gunned it, but he's going to get taken down. Shotzi's actually going to find 2 for himself. And we've actually got a match on our hands.
Yeah, we do. Best of 3. Third time's a charm. We get a little bit of snow on the ground, and everything changes. As well as no smokes. The GA's coming through. Rapallo trying to clear the path. He's going to get some help with Jesus. They're both going to get shut down, and right now it's all about Shotzi making it across the line. He is not. Door is going to be held, and everyone's going to start back from scratch. Lossy trying to get a little bit of map control. He's got to wait for the squad, though. Nobody there to assist, and this could be dangerous. So he's going to be sent back to the spawn, too.
Yeah, right now, neither team pushed up too terribly far. Carlos trying to get some map control on the opposition. Comms don't seem to be there. He's going to be able to find 2, make it 3. He's on a 4 spree right now. And with them getting pushed back, it could be tough to keep the opposition out right here. Nobody quite making it back into that defensive side, but right now, it is very heavily leaning, at least as far as map control, the way of Team Jesus. Shotzi makes his way through. Can he get all the way to that back spawn side? Finds another one right there. They're defending that so heavily. He did not stand a chance.
I think that's the closest we've seen this particular game. Obviously, we've already had 2, and they literally the combined time nowhere near as long as this one goes. Score line to 100. Time expires. Doesn't matter which one comes first. Most progress we've seen. Shotzi already finding himself in a successful area, but it is going to be Losty, the other VIP, going to be able to take them down. That's got to be some like extra crucial points there, right?
See on his way.
Right now, the kill count is the one thing that we can see is starting to grow. The map control has paid off big time for Team Jesus right here, so nobody getting progressed too far along, but they definitely seem to have a much better grip on what they need to do for the game mode as well. Pepe going to be able to find 2 in a row right there. Is Shotzi yet again going to be taken down? Lossy trying to make his way up right here. It's player 3, and he's made his way up to the mid-map. The main building appears to be wide open. Might be able to sneak past the defense. He gets into the back. He's going to be able to take That's going to be the win.
No way! No way!
Wow, that was so cheeky.
That was, look at the
Losty.
players, they're all over it. They're like, oh, that's tough. Lossy, the 2 out of 3 there is we didn't get the results we were looking for in the first 2, but that third one definitely delivered.
Lived up to the hype for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
No question.
90 frags and 1 crossing of the line. On
Oh,
the
yeah.
VIP.
What-
That was a good round.
Oh, good read there for Losty. Plays at 200 IQ. Didn't have that many kills. Shotzi was doing a pretty good job picking up left and right, boxing glove shots, but
I think Lossy's main goal was just stealth. And
Yeah.
I think he achieved that to perfection. Especially, like, as soon as you looked at the minimap and there's 2 players running up the sides outside the house and he sneaks his way in, even when people spawn in the back, they're going to have no idea. And he pulled off an absolute beauty of a round on that one.
all right, well, that is going to be game 3, the tiebreaker. That's going to put Team Jesus above, right? That's 2-1 for them.
That's
Now we're
2-1
going to be
Team
heading
Jesus,
to some hijack shotguns only. And
No throwables.
No throwables.
No launchers.
No launchers.
Just the shotguns.
Okay, who how many BY slug round shotties are we going to see? Or what are we going to see just like
I think it's going to be all R9s.
R9s? Okay,
You
doof
think?
doof.
Yep.
That's a good choice.
I think especially since we're watching pro players, I would be very surprised if it was not all R9s.
Well, you say very surprised that we didn't see a single shotgun in EU this past weekend. And we
swear I saw
prime,
one.
We saw prime opportunities too.
Did we not see a single one?
I was expecting Grizz to at least pull it out for Summit.
Yeah, that's right. That was
And
super
we did it.
surprising because he never. Yeah.
Did you see any Garena?
Garena doesn't rock many.
Really?
I watched
It's
most of
KRN
it.
for Garena.
I know they were like
There's like a
KRM
couple KRM players that still stick with it, but for the most part, they've kind of realized that the KRM sucks, so nobody uses it anymore.
It is tough. It's
Old
another one I'm
Faithful.
running for weapon mastery. Ooh, it's second shot just takes so long. You can't
Yeah.
miss. You can't miss.
That's the reason why I never understood them using it in the first place. Because if you get the first shot and you get a kill, it's great. Anything outside of that, you're dead.
Yeah.
Like against any other gun, and especially when you watch like two shotgun players like spin circles around each other, nonstop missing shots. Just think like, man, if either of you had any other gun, like you would have gotten the kill probably 3 or 4 seconds ago.
It's definitely just something to change the pace. I think more than anything.
Yeah, well,
Kind of has to.
think about the best plays with a KRM that I could imagine today. And then I think one of my very first seasons of Mobile Mayhem EU, we had Jim who got an ace with a KRM on Meltdown. And I think that's like one of my very first clips from Mobile Mayhem, and it was also one of my most viewed. So shout out to Jim. I know you guys didn't make it, but you had a hell of a run. And I definitely remember that time. So I don't think I've ever seen the KRM back in EU since then, and it's probably for a reason. But the R9 definitely is going to be a prime choice and prime selection for hijack. So
You mentioned the slug rounds in the BY. Is that kind
it's
of
like a
broken right
sniper,
now?
bro.
Is it broken right now?
I mean, I don't know if it's broke. It's definitely high skill. High skill.
I
got to go for
think
Grizz.
it does fit well for hijack just because it's only in the close range that you're able to one shot with it. So I think situationally it can be good. There's a good chance that maybe we see Little B or Jesus pull it out, but it is also very difficult to use. I kind of wish that for a little bit longer they would have left the the HS0405 slug round unnerfed because that thing was broken.
So broken.
All right, well, we're going to see
One
the
more.
prime selections of the
Jesus
players.
is the player we're waiting on every single time.
He's probably fixing his hair,
Fixing
man.
his
He's
hair.
got some luxurious hair in the mix, so he's got to look.
Luxurious locks.
Yeah, I mean, think about, he could definitely do one of those commercials for shampoo. and just
Oh,
get
yeah,
away with it.
absolutely.
That Troy Polamalu, that's he's just waving his hair. He wakes up and he's just absolutely gorgeous. Well, there he goes. Green check marks across. Go ahead and spam that start button. 150. Race to the score. We're going to be in a very classical map. This is Hijacked. I haven't seen this one in a very long time at COD Mobile. It used to be one of my very favorites for Black Ops.
You know, the only reason they took this out of the map pool was because
Bug
the
domination.
underground domination shield glitch. If they would have fixed that, I would have been fine with this staying
Oh, yeah.
around.
Look,
Oh, yeah.
4 BYs and 1 R9. I think they have 3 BYs and 1 R9.
So interesting.
Couldn't see the other one.
Wow, it is
BY.
all by 15s.
Yeah.
And-
Slug rounds?
Yep.
Hardpoint is ours.
With the red dot.
Yeah, this is a Garena special. Right here.
Yeah, it is.
Those guys literally put red dots on everything.
I can understand the red dot for the sake of if it is a slug round, because obviously that gives you a little more precision when you're aiming and everything, but this hasn't been too terribly pretty so far. Very, very chaotic, unpredictable, and a whole lot of missed shots, so curious. Most of these guys probably don't have any secondary loadouts. Losty had an opportunity to build those streaks a little bit more right there. Still sitting on a 4-piece, and he's going to get taken down from behind. And right now, it's pretty even off the start.
Yeah, neck and neck. This is right in the middle. I mean, get it if you can. Set it for P2 if you can't. Right now, it's lead being transferred back over. Team Jesus, they've got a 2-1 lead in this series, and they're looking to extend it right now. Focus on the backside of the building. That's where the next point's going to be. You can see anchoring for the team is going to be Losty. He's getting a setup at the point blank.
What was that?
Shotsy.
I think Losty, at the very least, is running the slow rounds because those look like you're either
He's 7-0.
he's dead or...
Well, he's definitely not dead. He hasn't died yet. I'm looking. I was like,
No,
how's
I'm talking about the opponent
okay.
is either dead or it doesn't hit a single pellet on it. So we'll see what he can do, but he gets shut down right there.
I think it's shotguns like close range. You don't have the ADS, right? Wrong. I think it's precise.
I think they're all trying to use slug rounds.
I think so.
Vibing.
Capture the hard point.
I wonder if they know that you have to go bullet spread accuracy build, because if you don't have bullet spread accuracy build on the slug rounds, they will literally just fly in any direction possible. There we go. One. Can he make it two? He does. He's on a 3 spree, but gets taken down, and now OB rocking the R9. I think especially in that range, when you're just trying to hold the doorway, that's basically guaranteed kill every single time.
In these closed spaces, that R9 is going to make a big difference. Whoever's on that team, if they can handle it.
This is where it gets interesting right here, because these angles, these hallways, everything is close quarters.
So close.
We'll see how toxic it gets
It's
down
gonna be
here.
so
Yeah.
toxic down here.
Oh, Snipes. Looking to hold off the push. He's going to get held down and sent back to the spawns. Now is break here on this bottom side of the point. It is contested heavily. You would expect it. Obviously, there's a lot of foot traffic, and Vibin not getting the shots at all. The LAN. I think I've seen too many whiffs, and I've seen enough whiffs all day. Is Jesus trying to contest the point as much as he can. The slide peek on point. Snipes. A little bit of Snipes action there. Is a little bit of time uncontested, but this has been just a majority of everybody on the point. Finally, it's Team Space. They need a game. They need to get the points here. They need to get the lead.
I mean, normally I'd say no ping, no party, but they're all sitting in the same room, so you can't really use that excuse anymore. Little B's going to find a 2-piece right there. Going to be able to find Jesus around the corner as well, and now starting to heat up with that R9. Is Vibin's going to find a 2-piece. Does get shut down by Carlos, but R9 starting to shine a little bit more. Carlos uncharacteristically low on the leaderboard. Maybe not quite as used to the shotguns as he sits on 6 right now. It's going to be Snipes pushing on into the hard point right there as the slug round's not going to connect on those shots. It is still as close as can be, as we're basically at a tie game right now, getting ready to head back to P1.
Yeah, there you go. It is Chef's side now is the bottom. Oh my gosh,
That's
Snipes.
definitely slug round.
That was free right there, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
Chef's in the kitchen. Losty's looking to cook something up. He's got some shots in. Little B, though, he's got the R9. He is putting them on skates. The hopper. He gets shut down now. Is 25 seconds left to go. Team Space need everything in between. I mean, this is a game they must need to tie it back up, and it is not going to be an easy one now. As the point is cleared, it is going to be them racking up some uncontested time. Spawns, bit of a pickle, nothing they can't handle. As you can see the push barreling through the backside. Dump the spawns here, bro. We're setting up for P1. You want to get that prime set up for there and for that P2 rotation. And I think that's what the primary focus is. 4 sets of hills in, or 4 hills in, and it's only a 2-point difference.
That's kind of mind-boggling, to be honest. Like, that shows you just how competitive these players are. And that really back and forth on who's popping off, but Pepe up at 25 right now. He is just an absolute demon with the shotgun. Snipes putting in a good bit of damage as well, but man, oh man, you're starting to see the power of the slug rounds for these guys as they start to connect on some of those longer and longer range shots. Big feed for the blue team. Team Space right there. Is Jesus going to be able to pick up another one? That's going to allow his teammates to get on into the hard point, and could allow them to take back the lead right here, but that's a whole lot of yellow in the feed.
Yeah, a lot of yellow right now, and it is not what you want if you're Team Space. Little B trying to be the game changer. Whoa! Gets the hit marker. It's only a little bit of an assist, but the range on that R9 is not comparable to the BY. If you got those slug rounds now, it's precision. This is one of the money hills now, as you can see. 5-point advantage, make it 6. Okay, whoa, hello, they're vibing. Buddy, I don't know what that was. I mean, we've seen several people just sitting on the bed top trying to play a little bit of pillow fight, and shotguns come out to play, and a little bit of misses, a little bit of here and there, but there we go.
Whoa! You gotta reload!
There we go.
He finally gets the kill right. Wait, he didn't have to reload. He's got 4 shots left.
4.
He's trolling. Not really sure what he's doing right now. Space. Space.
Hello?
Space. Not what you love to see, but it's still very much in the game right now, as this is going to be the longest game of 150 hardpoint you have ever seen. I feel like we've been going for like 10 minutes right now, which is non-stop contests and so back and forth as nobody able to get any type of a lead. Shotzi's going to be able to slide in, finds a two-piece for himself. He's actually moved up to number 1 on the leaderboard. 32 to his name right now. Starting to get in rhythm. That can be a dangerous thing.
Well, here it goes. You know, we had the, I want to be aggressive on the protective VIP, and it didn't pan out right here. This is shotgun heaven. Need to see those aggressive plays pay off, but down to the barracks we go, down to the bottom. Losty. Oh my God, gets just absolutely ripped through the door frame. Carlos to the back. They're trying to get the team here, the squad there. The cavalry's not showing up though. Jesus. Trying to get some, contest time in. There's only 26 seconds left to shut this down for Team Space. I believe they have the 2-1 lead, but to be honest with you, it's been such a long day. I'm losing side focus in that. But
gets a triple in the feed right there. He's starting to stack up once again. Now on 30 himself. Trying to catch up to Shotzi and Pepe on the opposition. But, man, consistency across the board for Team Space. And right now, it's only Carlos struggling over on the side of Team Jesus. Got to start picking things up as the lead was starting to build. But immediately, they break back on into the hard point. And looks like they're going to be able to pick up the majority of the scrap time. Losty's looking to flip spawns right here. Going to get pushed way, way out right now, and I don't think anybody has any clue where he is. That is going to enable it. All right, I didn't think we were going to see spawn control come into play on this map, but that's going to be huge for them to go ahead and reinforce. And it's a big push coming in from the backside.
oh, it's a big push, but it's Shotzi going hammer. 3 in the feed and line them up, knock them down. Ye shall not pass. Snipes finally able to shut him down, but damage is done. 5 points away here, or make that 16. I'm sorry, 5-point lead. Gonna be sold though to spawns. They are gonna pan out. The hit from the front. Jesus not gonna be able to hit the threshold of the door frame. But Shotzi doing everything he can to reel this one back in for the squad to tie it up. It is 43 on board for the Madman. 9 seconds remaining here for Team Space to take the win. Everybody's trying to hold the backside of the kitchen. Losty's got the doof, but there's nobody who wants to contest. Everyone wants this game to continue on, and I'm right there with it.
There's 9 seconds left, but it's going to go on for another minute and a half right here. I don't think we're going to end up going to time, but nobody wants to take a gunfight. Finally, somebody gets the break, but the hardpoint is already moved. Losty catches them off guard. That's a whole lot of damage right there, and that's a huge opportunity for Team Space. They're trying to get the mid-map control, but it's so back and forth over here. They only need 5 more seconds. They get broken right here. It's Team Jesus on the inside. Shotzi with 43. They're trying to hold things down. Team Space gets a couple in the feed, and they break it. And only 2 seconds needed. They're going to come out on top.
Wow.
What a game.
6 seconds separating these two, man. They started neck and neck. We went through 4 hill rotations, 2 points separated. At the very end of it, it ended up only being a 4-point game.
It's a draw.
A 6-point game. I'm sorry. Yeah. There we go. With 38 for Little B. Pays to play the objective. Shotzi, though, 43 and 31. Where was the support? Carlos!
Pepe, get in the hard point.
Carlos, 17 and 38. That is a tough. Let Pepe go out and do his demon work. Let him pick up 40-plus kills.
I don't know. I feel like in this mode, like, hardpoint time is way more important than kills.
Well, yeah.
Because you look at the other side, like, nobody hit 40. Although it probably evened out relatively because Carlos wasn't looking great.
Well, yeah. We all have our ups and downs. I think this would have been one of those game modes that I would have struggled in. So
I would not have done that.
I'm not trying to toss rocks when I live in a glass house, but at the same time, the objective, it was the main priority. And right there, the hill stacked, I was like, whoa, this might be Team Jesus rolling it back in, and it just didn't happen. Obviously, they get wiped and split
Didn't they
spawns.
have like 4 people inside the hardpoint? They just kind of
They did, yeah. They got picked apart. Obviously, you got hot tub, you got the little sides of the little container site there, and obviously not able to play the life to the extent, and very unfortunate right there. That's going to be the 3-1 lead. Is that true? Is that
I think it's 3-1.
3-1? Losty won.
So Losty that game, and then the first.
And this one, yeah. This is.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, this is match point. We're heading over to little favela for hide and seek, a little search and destroy. It is going to be a round limit to 3. So the way this one's going to work is the attacking team, we're going to flip coin. They're going to figure out what side they're going to be on, and think it's only proper we flip the coin and have it on the camera while we do it. So I don't know who's got a coin. We can flip a dollar bill or something.
I have the Elgato camera covered.
Yes,
That works.
for the Elgato coin flip.
Tails.
Okay.
heads.
Chat, this is our Elgato. Wait, focus! Focus! This is what happens when you use a camera that's not from Elgato. I give up.
There we go.
I give up.
All right, one side it has the Elgato logo.
This is heads. Yeah?
That's the heads.
And then the other side that has nothing is tails. Wait.
Wait, we need to figure out
Don't
what
they-
make. Yeah. Let's go.
Wait. Yep.
We'll stay here.
I was gonna
I'll,
say, I'll
yeah,
flip
yeah.
it
We'll,
over for you.
Okay.
Should explain to them the game because they're asking everything.
okay, are they really? Well,
All right,
I mean,
well, Bobby's going, so
Bobby's
we'll flip
going.
it over.
I'll go over there and support. We're gonna have the view here.
Yeah,
As soon as he gets there, we'll do the coin flip. But I think they need to do a little clarification.
All right. Little Beast team calls heads.
okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
We gotta flip it back. Heads it is.
All right.
What does that mean?
They get to choose what side of the map they want to be on. They want to be on the attack or the defense.
Okay.
All right.
So
While
can you
we're getting
explain
that.
to me the mode so I can go explain it to them.
S&D to 3 on favela and
Here's what the instructions say. Favela hide and seek. Seekers can only use a knife and an axe, and hiders can only use the boxing gloves. With smoke and flash grenades only. Flip a coin to see who goes first and who will be the seekers and who will be the hiders. Seekers cannot leave the spawn until the timer shows 120.
okay. So we need 1:30 on the clock. Oh goodness. I'm gonna trust verdict to explain this properly because I'm still having a difficult time visualizing how this is gonna play out.
So how long do we get them to, the seekers, how long do they get to find?
This
The,
is a large
120.
map.
Huh?
This is a large map.
It is.
so they get 120 to find them, so it says they can't leave the spawn until 120, so do we want to change that?
No,
little
so
bit
we set
shorter.
it to 1:30 and then they leave at 120.
So they get 10 seconds to hide, and then they go and they find them.
Oh, they get 10 seconds to hide.
Yes.
Okay. This was saying that the seekers couldn't leave until that they only had
Yeah.
yeah
Because
basically.
the hiders get 10 seconds to hide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Well, this is a large map. Should it not be a little bit more? Because of the largeness.
Oh, it's a countdown, not a count up. That makes sense to me.
I don't know how to gauge it at all. I don't know
I think
what's.
15. I think 15 is okay. But you've played Favela before,
Yeah.
so then you know it's big. And I don't know where the spawn is, so I don't think
Favela.
they know where the spawn is either. Most of them probably haven't played the map before, so.
Bruh, play the game already, guys. We're trying to decide the rules. How are you going to ask us to go ahead and play the game when we're still deciding on what the rules are going to be? Ted, we're open to feedback. We're open to feedback because I don't like. I think with 5 people, if it was just one person searching, I think it would be different. But I think if you got 5 people searching,
Well, that seems fair. Actually.
what are the seekers? What can they use?
Knife or
An
axe.
Okay.
And hiders, people hiding can only use their boxing gloves, which honestly
That-
might not be terrible. Like you come around
Yeah.
the corner, you're hiding, just
Honestly, I feel like it gives you so much advantage if you're hiding. Because, like, as soon as somebody around the corner, you just punch them. Should they be allowed to punch?
gotta protect yourself a little bit, no? Or is
I
it,
don't
it's
know.
hide and seek?
Like, I think it's
in
like
real hide and
pure
seek.
hide
If you
and
find them,
seek,
If
yeah,
you, find
you just,
them, then-
like-
yeah.
Because then if they find you, like, you can still just run away and try to play out the clock, you know?
True.
I feel like it would be very defensive-sided. As in, like, seeker-sided.
Because then they're just sitting there constantly
Because,
waiting.
yeah, you just, like, prone on the ground with your boxing gloves as soon as somebody runs the corner,
So
you
what are
punch
the
them.
seekers allowed to use?
Seeker's a knife or an axe.
Yeah, knife.
Oh, okay. So
And-
it's melee on both sides. It's okay.
Melee versus well, we're just thinking on defense. If somebody's sitting in favela in one of those houses just around the corner from the door, somebody comes in the door. I mean, it's
There's
literally
also a bunch of bushes too. Like, what if people were to run like ghillie suits and just?
that would be funny. That would be funny. This one should be interesting.
Yeah.
And this is a match point for space?
Yes, it is. Oh, yeah, because they won the boxing match. Okay.
They came back and won the boxing match.
All right, I'm going to go present a potential alternative.
Okay. So it's just me on Bobby's stream. I'm taking over. Don't tell him. Hope everybody's having a great day. I'm having a fantastic time. This place is really, really cool. First time getting to meet Zem in person as well. So this has been a very good experience. I think that this favela hide and seek. I'm honestly hoping that Jesus Can Save You's team wins, because I really want to see that game 7, and I think if we get to Kill House with melees only, that's a toss up. So we do have a chance, but we need team Jesus Can Save You to come up with something to continue this series.
We're, I believe, all clear on the rules, so the hiders cannot punch.
Okay.
We have decided on that, and it is now true hide and seek.
Yep, and it is going to be Space's team, or Little B's team, yeah. They're going to be on the attack first. That's what they said they wanted to do. So it is going to be a race to 3. It's basically prop hunt without props, just all hunt.
Yeah.
You can't attack back. You've got the ability to use a flashbang or not a concussion, but a smoke if you're the hiding team. But we wanted to take the element of, you being able to attack back.
Yeah, because we were like, what if they're just prone on the ground and they
Yeah.
just punch as soon as they're out there? Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's probably going to be an automatic, instinct, but you got to fight those urges, just like prop hunt. So, all right. Well, they're going to make 2 classes, one for each, and we've already talked about like any kind of perks that gives you the advantage. No cold-blooded, or not cold-blooded, but no tracker, no high alert, nothing that's going to give away, location-wise, nothing that's going to give you an advantage. So, it's
Can they use dead silence?
yeah, they can use that silence. That's
No heartbeat sensors.
no. Oh God, no.
Well, we might see
Yeah,
one.
band tracker.
Band tracker?
No, we already talked
Okay,
about
that's
band tracker. We ban high alert.
Okay, go.
Anything that can give you a competitive advantage. Anything that can,
Good.
Alert, high alert. Track.
yeah, any of that. They can use tactician. So smokes, yes.
All right. Well, hopefully ready to go soon. Space's team, an opportunity to take home that $1,000.
Can you imagine if you're doing prop hunt and the chair started shooting back at you?
Oh yeah.
It'd be terrible. Air conditioner hanging on the wall.
Oh,
and
yeah.
his bullets coming out of it.
Get that flashbang thrown down.
Yeah.
Hit him with the 1-2.
If Team Space wins, dinner on Space and Little B.
There we go. He can finally get that sushi for us. He promised. I know the viewers at home, they're not ready for this to end, so we're banking on Team Jesus making a comeback and getting us going here in the right direction. Maybe we'll get to see that Wild Wild West TDM.
I
One
hope
can
so.
only hope.
I hope so. I was saying the next game is literally a coin flip. I think that any team could win that one. If you get some momentum from this hide and seek, I think you can take that momentum into the melee only. So that's why I'm hoping that Jesus Can Save You do that, because I really want to see Wild West in Texas.
Yeah.
Dallas Mayhem without Wild West just wouldn't feel the same.
Well, that's exactly what my thought process. I was like, we're going to be in Dallas anyways. Why not go ahead and get us into the Wild West ways? And what better way to do it on Rust than with some Outlaws being used? So we're going to go ahead and toss it back into the action now as we are geared up. This could be the possible last map of the night. We are on board with the attacking team. They are looking for blood. Can't plant the objective. It's the first of 3.
Destroy the objective.
And a hide and seek is ensuing. Well, they can't move. They got to sit 10
they
seconds.
like so instinctively
Yeah.
immediately ran out of spawn. They're like, wait, we can't do that. Now, 10 seconds out, we can go ahead and start the seeking. Right now, there are a whole lot of players right next to player 4. It's going to be Little B trying to seek him out, and he's already identified one. Jesus, trying to stay alive. Able to hop out the window, trying to use the movement. And right now, No kills found on the side of Team Space.
Yeah, and Shotzi gets a little bit of a grace of the gods. The COD timing literally right on the car. Gets right into the spawns. They'll never expect it right here. Jesus is on a rampage. Get him out of here.
Where's the teamwork?
I mean, come on. Someone's got to box him off. Someone's got to give him the intel. Little B has been on his trails. There goes Vibing. He's going to catch Carlos off guard. Losty's going to be able to catch Shotzi. So
Power
they do.
slide. Oh, and the
Oh,
combo.
Jesus has dropped, and now all hope is on Pepe. Last one alive. 1 minute to stay alive. Losty.
Oh my God! What?
Did he disconnect? Oh, he's not
my
peeking that
God.
corner.
He just ran past him.
Yeah.
They're gonna have no idea that he's here right now. I don't know if they heard me yell just now, but hopefully we didn't give away anything. He's completely unnoticed right now, and I'm curious if maybe we have some players attempting to screen peek or anything like that, but they seem to have no clue. And especially with one player already clearing out that side of the map,
Here comes Little
they
B.
might not be able to find out. Little B's definitely the player with the chance. Do we have any smokes available for Pepe?
I don't know, man. This is it's a battle of time now. It's 20 seconds on the clock.
I'm
Hopefully
surprised
we
he's
get no
not just
spoilers.
like holding it.
Look, there's nobody around. He's
nobody.
No clue.
You know, we've heard of shoutcasting, but we're whispercast right now. We're not trying to play that
Trying to play
CDL
the
spoiler alert right here.
Spoilers.
13 seconds. Nobody knows. You can hear the intensity is rising in the other room. No one's going to
They're just
find
got
him. Lost him.
room for room.
He's going to rewatch the VOD and be like, why the hell did I not check the VOD? That is it. Pepe does the unthinkable. Look at the team. The players, they are rallying up. That is a first round win for Team Jesus and a start for a comeback.
That's start for the comeback.
Obviously, it's at first to 3 as well, so they do get one more opportunity on this side. And Little B, naturally, just having no self-restraint at Space. You got to go back, homie. You can't be there. Okay, I guess we won't immediately DQ on that one. But wow, what a quick start right there. Snipe's going to find 2 off the bat. And Pepe not nearly as sneaky this time around. Little B already identifying Jesus again. They seem to be best friends in this one. And just going for long walks together as Little B looking to track things down. And finally catches up to him right there. The power glide pays off, and Raballo trying to get into a cheeky spot right here.
Oh, there we go. A little bit of a wild police hunt. The chase. The victim is going to be dropped. Jesus does what he can for as long as he can, and unfortunately for him, Little B does get that kill. Right now, it's all on Raballo. It's all on Carlos. We saw the unthinkable be done earlier. The Pepe just, I don't know how. No one saw him right here. It's, yeah, the Little B's going to be able to find him right there. Raballo, he's going to get yeah, he put him on ice. Skates nowhere.
His ankles just disappeared. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, this is so disrespectful right now. What am I watching? Space finally takes him down. Little B can't do it himself.
All right. Down to 1.
Moment of truth. 40 seconds on the clock. Can
they do it again?
we see a repeat? Carlos this time around. It's not Pepe. No one's trying to find him. Everyone has an idea. Hey, what the heck's going on? They're loud over there. No spoilers this time around for either. Carlos is literally hiding behind a box right now. And he might be able to pull it off. 20 seconds on the clock, Bobs.
It's not looking good. They don't have many players in this area of the map right now, and with only 12 seconds remaining, you got to think another guaranteed round going the way of Team Jesus. They need to get this win, and back-to-back rounds off the start would be ideal. Nobody going to be able to find him out, and that's now going to be a 2-0 lead. They are completely tilted right now. It is going to be Team Jesus now waiting in spawn as they have the opportunity to close things out.
There we go. No spaces on the other team. You know, someone who's just quick to jump the gun. 10 seconds down. Everyone's respecting the plays, and here comes the hit. 1 round needed here for Team Jesus to take us to another game and keep the dream alive right now. Tomahawk out for Shotzi. I know Raiders getting excited to see that.
Oh, yeah.
Raballo, he's trying to put someone down. Snipes Shotzi. Takes down Space in the first 2 bloods in. Losty. Maybe this is like a diversion tactic. It's like, hey, do what you can to keep the attention, and then we'll hide. And I think so far, Team Jesus did a remarkable job of doing it.
To be honest, Lobie is like the player I expected to be the worst of this, but he seems to be the only person that can find a hiding spot that nobody's been able to spot out yet. He's kind of sitting back to back with one of the other players, Raballo, but he runs through the building. Not going to be spotted right here. Another player runs through, but they're not really checking any of these back corners, and that's another 2 kills through, all down to Little B right here. He's got this knockout. Raballo around the corner.
That's it, baby!
The 3-0.
Wow. That's a comeback.
Oh, that wasn't even close. I mean,
No.
everyone peeking the quarters. I mean, we were watching and we're like, okay, well, there's 40 seconds. There's no way he does this. He does it. Pepe does it. There's 40 seconds on the clock for Carlos. There's no way he does it. He did it. And Little B, who thought he had a little cheeky spot, not cheeky enough, and cheekiest of the cheeky is going to take us to the next game mode, brought to you by Raballo. Getting a few kills. He put a few people on ice, but Pepe and, for the most part, Pepe and Carlos, who were killless, they are going to be your MVPs for that game, in my opinion.
Definitely. 0 kills, but that's why they won.
Yeah,
Because their hiding ability.
it's all about playing the objective, you know?
All right,
Up next, we got Kill House Melee only. This one,
Another melee.
pretty straightforward.
But yeah, in Kill House, this should... do we have a
I mean,
kill count? What are we stopping at?
Yeah, 50.
50.
Okay.
There we go. Melee only.
Non-lethal throwables only, it says. So I guess
Okay.
you could use
Stuns.
echoes,
Stuns,
flashbang, concussion.
All right, wow. We'll see. This could be where the journey ends or where the reverse come through for Team Jesus to continue on for them. I am banking on a Game 7 here. I need a Wild Wild West game. I need an Outlaw only. I need to see the abilities
see
of some of these primetime snipers to be used in a not-so-prime gun in the Outlaw. So,
Cross my fingers.
No,
we
we
go.
should have done M21 quick scope only.
oh man, we'd have been here all day. No time limit to 50.
All you gotta do is hit him in the head, you know? Nice
yeah.
and easy.
Yeah, nice and
Easy. Headshots.
Yeah.
Easier said than done.
Yep.
I would be the guy that gets a headshot and still.
And then still hit markers.
Yeah. All right, so what melees are we going to be seeing? Obviously, we saw a lot of
boxing,
axes.
I think boxing gloves are the meta.
Yeah?
The
gloves
thing
so
is,
fast.
like, the follow-up is just so fast.
Yeah.
Like,
Boom. You can't really do that with anything else.
yep. All right.
Well, here we go. Into the mix we go. Kill House. It's going to be a slaughterhouse, if you ask me. It's going to be a real quick 50-kill game. Advantage for, Team Space, obviously. They can close it out here, but we're putting our money... We're not putting money, but we are banking on Team Jesus to come through for us.
See if they can... Oh, go ahead.
Now, I really think that this map will come down to the edges. I was going to say, we were thinking that maybe a lot of fights happen in the middle. I think it's going to be along those edge corridors where everything kind of happens.
We'll see right here is off the start. No real advantage, but a quad 14 space right there, and it doesn't really do anything other than keep things even right here. But you can see teams getting a little more passive right here. That's 5 in a row for Team Space. That's going to be huge. Snipes able to slide through. Finds a 2-piece for himself as well, and now the feed starting to get a little bit busier.
Yeah, here comes the sock and boppers. Pop them up. Let him drop. Watch the corners. It's Little B. He's going to be able to find 2 cheeky kills, but
Target down.
ends up falling himself. Now, Team Jesus, you've got the dream still alive. You need to close the gap here. 5 kills up. Here comes the Cali Sticks. The most toxic meta in all of Warzone whenever it was there. We talked about the doof and how toxic it was. There's nothing like a shield-using, Cali Stick abusing kid who was there with stuns and restock to go along with it. So to see it here in COD Mobile, kind of just, I'm getting like the worst vibes right now, but it is working out as the gap is getting bridged, and Team Jesus on the blue side of the map, can he save the squad and keep the dream alive?
Right now, Space leading the team, 15 on the board. They only need 15 more to close this out right here. Raballo and Carlos both having a rough time. You can see they looked like they were starting to build a lead, but Space trying to maintain that as much as possible. Shots he fires back, now 2 in the feed, and it is going to go down to the wire again. I'm anticipating at some point these teams got to start playing a little bit more passive, but they just keep full sending it and hoping they can come out on top. Team Space still with the lead. They only need 7 more right here, and they've got the opportunity, but it's equalized. Only 1 kill separating the 2. There's no way of knowing who's coming out on top. 1 more kill.
2.
1 more kill. Can they make it happen?
Team G, it's a little too late to, play content, man. You got to full send it now. Space
there it
finally ends it. Deals the blow. The damage is done. 2-kill game. And the advantage and the winners, that's going to be Team Space. I mean, we talked about this team coming into the mix. Talent's there for the sniper. I didn't think they were going to put the gloves on and go to town. I mean, they're bringing some haymakers.
He carried them. He had 22 something kills, and Space carried him. That was amazing.
He said end it.
Yeah, I want my money. He said.
He said, "Give me my money."
Look at that.
There we go.
We got $1,000 and a couple of lucky draws ready to go for him.
There we go. Yes, that's a lot up for grabs. That's going to be where it ends, sadly. The Wild Wild West, man. Maybe next time.
They robbed us.
Yeah, they did.
You know what? They rob us, we rob them. That's
There
my
we go.
comment.
Yeah. You guys never saw anything.
This
Except for all
string
the
does not exist. Just go ahead and erase it from
These
your
are not the
memory
drones
block,
you're
and I
looking
will erase
for.
it from your feed.
All right, well, hey. First on, LAN event here for Global.
Yep.
I think this is the first time we've done something like this. First time I've ever been a part of anything like this. I had a ton of fun. I know it was just great meeting the people along the way, but being able to do it with, 2 legends, absolute, just, I don't know. I don't know if you can, put me on a bigger stage, but I had a blast.
I did as well. I appreciate you guys coming all the way out here to Texas. This was definitely a great first LAN event. You can say it's not a LAN event, but we're all at the same place, so I'm calling it a LAN event because that's the closest thing COD Mobile has ever had anyways. Verdict? Wait. Raider? Any final words?
Final words. First of all, this is my inaugural event of doing anything like this. I did not know it. I was a little bit nervous. I was a little bit like, I have no idea what's going to go on. This was...
Oh, this guy.
He wants to interview again, I think. But anyway, I really appreciate you having me on, Bobby. This was a phenomenal opportunity and get to see everybody in person. Verdict to you as well. I had fun.
Everyone in chat is saying play Rust for fun.
Rust for fun?
Will y'all play Rust for fun? For the memes? Can
With
we just see
Outlaws?
it?
With Outlaws?
Yes. We go get them riled up.
It's gonna be like herding cats trying to get them back in the lobby chat. We'll see what we can do, but I don't know if it's gonna happen.
I think they came looking for their cash.
Yeah,
I think that's what they're looking for.
Ooh.
Let's see what they come back with. That was fun.
It was
That
fun.
was fun.
I enjoyed that.
I bet that they got a lot of relaxation before stage 4 later this weekend.
Didn't have to sweat. No mental stress, just nice and chill, and some people ended up getting some money.
Yeah. So Space is like, hey, chop, let's go, get him in the lobby. I got 9%. I don't think there's any better combo than to see the Outlaw usage with the Rust map. It's going to be nostalgic at its highest. So wait for the players to join back in. Shotzi's still here. I don't know if he's still able to play, but
Yeah, we'll have to...
Oh, wait, they need Verdict?
Shit, wait, what? Shoot those guys a message. Oh, it's probably going to be really tough. Raballo probably went to sleep.
Yeah, probably done too. Here, we tried. We'll see if they come up with it.
We'll see. We can go 4v4 if we need to or whatever.
Yeah. Just have some fun with it, right?
Uh-huh.
All right, well. They're going to get their cash as soon as possible, but first we need to see the action here on the Wild Wild West. Space, are you dipping out? What's going on?
I think he just said no. Battery's dead.
All right, let me go grab him real quick. Let me see what we can do. Maybe we can just get somebody in there.
Ooh, good. Let's can I have the cash to give to them? I want to do like a slow mo shot with them.
Yeah, we're
Yes.
going to run the Wild Wild West game for fun.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So I'll hold on to it, and then at the end, I just want them to like flare it out.
Got it. We never saw Tyler again after that, guys.
Yeah. Bye, Tyler. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, well, the orange box is right there.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
All right.
Oh, I need to go.
Is it chalked?
Let me go see if it's a chalk or not.
Bobby season 6 theme song. Oh my gosh. You guys are so high maintenance.
It is the best theme song, though. I think.
Let me see what I can do here. I can't get copy strike for that, right? Because it was in game. I can't get
It is not chalk. We are running it.
Okay.
Theme song. Hopefully that's not too loud. Let me put it like mid-level volume. There you go, guys.
Fan pleaser. Player of
It
the
was
game.
like one of my favorite seasons, right? When they released Rust, I think everyone in the COD community was like,
It was the Rust as a map was amazing.
yeah,
Rust as the legendary Rust that came out that season, terrible art.
yeah,
styles.
yeah, yeah.
Outlaw made up for it. But
Yeah.
that's like cool, but-
I mean, maybe if we can get, a combination of the two, we get something decent. The Outlaw was, oh man, for me a must, bro. I used it as much as I could. It just, sniper-wise, I was just not there.
I think the best thing was having Rust as a ranked game mode, or a ranked map.
Yeah.
That was,
Yeah.
So many people complained about it.
oh no, it was terrible. I was being so bad.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Honestly, I liked it. It's my very, very, very first video I ever put out
Okay.
on Diamond
Yeah?
with the FHJ on Rust.
Oh my gosh, that's so toxic.
It was FHJ on Rust. I had 23 kills. I was like, all right, this is my very first Diamond game.
Yeah, I just everybody sat on top of the map. So if you want to play the objective, you're just non-stop getting shot by campers that go up top. So you're pretty much just donezo, you know.
Maybe if they would have had some a storm ball or some other things earlier that might have.
It's probably my fault to keep smokes, but that's so annoying.
I can imagine that. But the domination of that map just.
Oh yeah, it's
It
awful.
was like a clown car. You're in one door, out the other.
See who's getting tossed into the mix for just running it back for fun, but for fun's sake, we get everybody in the lobby. There goes the man who's out for follow. Everybody in the 3-1-3, that's them right there. Shotzi's still here. We're still waiting on Jesus. We're still waiting on two others. Going back in for that last final game mode. So, yeah, you got a little bit of nostalgia in the song, the background, kind of digging it. Setting the tone.
Sir. Oh, I think he took a screenshot and like uploaded it as his Facebook profile page because I've not seen that either.
I noticed that earlier, and I was like, "Wait, is the color bugged on this screen? I mean, what we got going on here?"
Chat, there's no game view because they're not in the game yet.
Game's over with. We already played it. We had too much fun.
Can you hit the pause button? Otherwise, it's gonna autoplay something.
Oh,
Oh.
wait, it's just, yeah, we're good.
No, it's about to autoplay.
Oh no! There we go.
There you go.
We can only see for so far.
All right. Sylvia said music too loud. Sylvia, that's the way that people like it. That was the whole objective, you know? Make it too loud so that the people can enjoy their nostalgia.
I think we should put a timeout on Sylvia.
He said it, I didn't.
She texted me, so I can't really time her out
Yeah.
on that.
We're gonna mute notifications for this text profile.
That's because she knows better. If she would have put it in chat, we would have just...
And unrelated news, verdict is found dead on the side of the road. Later news.
The last scene.
Last
Dallas,
scene, yeah.
Texas.
Yeah. All right, well, here we go. Wonder what the players are doing. I mean, they're kind of chilling. They're kind of kicking it. We're trying to make some outlaw classes, so let's see what's going on. We see more feet live. There it goes. Some flip-flops, some people chilling. Everyone's kind of just vibing out and
It's relaxing.
yeah,
Let's
yeah,
make their
that-
classes real
yeah,
quick.
there we go. A little dance, a little, on the beanbag chair. The players definitely had their share. We threw the idea as like, hey, can we get y'all to play on the couch just casually and have fun and go back and forth as long as no fists are thrown. We should have fun, right? Yeah. And that's exactly what we did. They well behaved themselves. They played some pretty epic games. We got to see some pretty far so far, and well, right now we're just waiting for One of the players already up. It's no, it's 2 players, Carlos and Jesus.
I don't know who's had more fun, us or them. Like, to
Yeah,
be quite
yeah,
honest,
yeah.
they've really enjoyed themselves today.
I mean, today was like, waking up on Christmas morning and seeing like a nice new shiny bike and, maybe some hockey sticks and boxing gloves, right? I mean, we got everything we asked for Christmas here. We're being good boys. So I had a blast. I don't know about them. I think they look like they had fun with themselves.
Absolutely
Right?
had
I
fun.
mean,
Definitely got excited one way or another.
we couldn't keep them out of here for the longest, right?
All right. We have almost everybody ready. You will likely be the start clicker as we have lost Zim. He's down for the count, I would imagine.
Well, he got it.
If Shotzi's there, then we should be good to start. And maybe he just logged out and he's not playing.
Shotzi! Oh, he's not here.
He's not here. Yeah, that was my...
Oh, there he is.
Oh!
But now Jesus can
Son
Or
of a mother
Carlos.
duck. Jesus.
Oh, look at that. We got our observer here, too, as well. Professional
Nice.
observer coming through. Let me tell you, my guy came through dapper off the plane ride last night.
There we go.
There we go. Dapper as well now as we're going to go ahead and get into the action. This is what we asked for. The heat stroke, the outlaw,
I was gonna say
the
how
hit
many-
markers. I mean, the gun itself is just an absolute beast.
Space has a very, very, very rare outlaw. You had to get this watching the ads.
Oh,
That's the only way you could get this
Wow.
by watching the ads.
what a
each week.
sweat.
Wait. Oh.
It's the radio one.
Yeah, I don't think I have that one. Off start as expected. Team Little B getting a couple. Space picks up one right there. Obviously, this does have the... Oh! They got the ability to spawn trap right there. Carlos and Shotzi don't know what to do, and they're in a rough spot right now. 8-3. It was 8-4 for a second, but man, oh man. Team Little B came out guns blazing. He hits the double right there and then proceeds to miss 7 in a row.
That's how it be, right? I mean, even if you do hit, sometimes they don't really hit, do they? Right now, it's coming through like a Mack truck. It's 16 kills here for Team Space, Team Little B, Team whoever is on that side of the screen. And there it goes. Jesus trying to be the game changer. The slide peek. Oh my God, Vibing got sent to oblivion. He's going to be able to stay alive right here for Jesus, but again, massive yellow in the feed. Not a problem, but there it goes, the high noon. I was waiting to see who's going to pull it out.
It was Jesus can save you pulling out the High Noon Legendary Outlaw.
The High Noon is actually one of the only legendary skins I got a buff. It was the High Noon and the KN44 color spectrum that actually got like improved after release because they animated the scope for the High Noon as well. I wish they would do that more, like especially if you got OG ones. Obviously, everybody can go back and get the OG ones now, but still, it'd be cool if they make like little changes here and there and see who notices. That's actually one of my favorite outlaw skins, and then threw the ether crystal on it right there. And I know we're seeing a whole lot of misses. Obviously, I think it's just unluck and maybe the fact that I'm cursed that everybody that we spectate seems to be dying.
Yeah, everyone does. And you take a look at it right here. If it would have made it to Game 7, the comeback here for Team Jesus is still in full effect. And he's sitting on a few kills himself. It is Pepe with 11, though, on the left-hand side of the screen. Little B on the right hand, he's got 13, looking pretty hot as well as vibing. And who's not looking too hot is Space. Space, well, I mean, to be fair, we had a little conversation. He's literally sitting on, a handful of, not even a handful of battery. It's under 10%. He is definitely dropping frames. So
Definitely.
playing it for fun or not, he is certainly not putting up the best numbers. But on the flip side of things, it is Jesus and squad. They're looking for revenge, even though it doesn't really mean anything. It's all about the bragging rights at this point.
It is, but it's coming down to the wire nonetheless. Little B finds a big feed right there. He moves up to 15. Only 3 separating, but a triple in the feed. That's going to be Team Jesus with an opportunity to close things out right there.
Ooh,
If you're
and they
Team
did.
Little B, you got to stay alive, but they don't manage to do it. And even though there is nothing on the line, it's going to be Team Jesus coming out on top.
Just imagine, Raballo got that last kill. Oof, that's tough. Imagine getting killed by Raballo. Couldn't be me. I'm just kidding. Obviously, Raballo's a crack sniper. He should be the starting one for NY. So, him, if you ask me. But, again, Didn't matter this one this time. Space 6 and 14. He was definitely dropping frames, and he was definitely losing battery power, and that's quite all right. Jesus, he put up a hell of a game, even though, I mean, he didn't have much meaning for it, but
I think Space is like, I'm going to take my $200
yeah,
and 6 and 14 and be happy.
Yeah.
I would too.
y'all have fun with it. I mean, we're running back for fun. We'll run it back for fun, 5v5 style, and didn't have much implications, but that brings us to, wrapping up our first ever, global LAN event. I had a lot of fun. Had a blast. Stage 4 is right around the corner. I mean, what time are we looking at? I know you got the insights.
Yes, sir. We got 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday and Sunday. All the guys that you're watching playing in those events will be playing in Stage 4 and trying to earn a spot in Stage 5. But more importantly, I don't want to say more importantly, but also trying to win first place in North America, $30,000 for the team that does take that home. And obviously some cash for the teammates, or for the teams that don't quite manage to make it, but still a little money to line their pockets.
This is what they've worked for all year. I mean, this is coming to the end of their the big part of the competitive season. That's anytime it starts getting up to like Super Bowls or CrossFit games, whatever it is that you do, right? When you get to that pinnacle piece, getting there is one thing. It's an amazing accomplishment that we're sitting in the same building with some of these kids that just completely dominate the competitive scene.
Dreams are going to be made here. It's top 3 going to be moving on. Obviously, if you got to make it to day 2 to get there, it's going to be top 4. So, I mean, we've got 5 of the 8 teams in this location. So we're going to see some teams celebrating. We're going to see some teams not so celebrating. So dreams come true. Dreams get crushed.
There will be heartbreak for sure. These guys have been working for a long time leading up to this point. But, we're going to give them some time to go eat some dinner. I don't think any of us had lunch, so everybody's probably really hungry right now. So we're going to wrap up the stream, but I do appreciate you guys watching. Thanks to you guys for casting with me. I had a blast doing it. And, excited to do future events like this. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, follow, download Call of Duty Mobile using the link in the description, and we will see you guys in the next